I've got a
Hi,
bit for the
chat.
opening.
Hi. Hello, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Hey, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five
Y'all
Nights at
excited?
Freddy's. So we're gonna be playing some Five Nights at Freddy's today. Some
Yeah,
Desolate Hope
today is a
and some
very
Desolate
special
Inferno.
day.
Yeah. But we're gonna start with some Five Nights at Freddy's too because we started it last stream, but we did not finish it. We're not gonna finish it today either. I kind of hate this game so far, but
Uh,
you know.
yeah, watching you play it, like I don't remember having any kind of negative feelings towards FNAF 2, but I'm kind of like, is this
Hi,
one
Doug Walker.
fun? Hi, Doug Walker.
He's so loud.
So, as I was saying, today's a very special day.
Yeah, we're gonna play some Five Nights at Freddy's.
Well, it's more than that. Do you know why?
Why?
Because we're also gonna play Desolate Hope after, and I have never played that game before, and I'm
Neither have
so
I, and it
excited.
has the most fucking beautiful pre-renders I've ever seen in my
I have
entire
been
life.
transfixed by them ever since I first saw them, so I'm really excited to finally see what that game's cooking.
Yeah, like it has like fucking Final Fantasy VII tier pre-renders. It's kind of insane.
Wait, Smithy, how did the Splatfest turn out? What happened?
Oh, oh, the blue bitch one.
What?
I hate
Shiver?
that
You
bitch.
anti-Shiver?
I hate that bitch.
I like her.
She's no Fry.
Sometimes I agree, Freya's best girl. But I like Shiver because when they were first revealed, I had this wasn't even
Were
just
you one
like,
of those
oh,
Delulu
like
girlies that thought?
no, okay, I was not Delulu. I like had evidence pointing towards thinking that Shiver was gonna be a they them.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
And
like,
then the world happened.
we've never had a non-female idol. It'd be really cool if Shiver is like
Yeah, because
genderless.
it'd be like a Pokemon like trilogy trio thing where it's like fire, water, non-binary.
Yeah, the three genders. Male, female, Shiver,
Yeah,
Shark.
yeah,
Or
I
are
think
they a
that's
shark?
true.
See, I still like not even trying. Sometimes I will they
I
them
know,
shiver,
dude,
thinking in my head it is so true.
I do that every time I see like a cute Pokemon that's a boy. I call it she. I sleepaway camp that little freak. Like I have boy shinies that I just call girl because it's cuter to say, oh, who's my little girl. It's better
Okay,
that way.
so this is my problematic quality. Some people I know get like very prickly about this, and that's fine. They're allowed to feel that way. But when I see an animal, I just, unless you tell me right away what their gender is, I'm just going to gender them on vibes. Like, I'm not gonna they them your dog.
Yeah,
If it
don't
looks
fucking
like a
they
boy
them
to
a
me, I'll
dog. That's a
call it a
freak
him.
move. Yeah, I
And
will
then
go gender
and then you can
essentialist
tell
on your
me,
pup.
and then you can politely say, "Yeah, this is Daisy. I've had her for 5 years." And then I'm like, "Okay, cool, it's a girl." I don't need you to be like, excuse me. My dog's pronouns are she, her.
Dude, this
It's
game
like,
looks fake.
dog.
I
Anyway, sorry,
haven't
we
seen the
just threw a
title
screen.
screen of this game in a
This
few
does look
weeks.
like a fan game, doesn't it?
Like this doesn't look real.
Give me all your
Hi, Doug
money.
Walker. Like this looks like a like the models are slightly too high quality to be fake, but it kind of looks fake. Of course, you had a dog named Daisy
Ghost,
Gino. That's
Ghost Toe,
unsurprising.
Ghost Toe. I do that too. Like it's just about the vibe in the moment. I don't make the judgment based on anything else. Oh, Daisy's a cute name for a
All right,
dog.
we have a big old phone guy conversation.
See, I feel like using it for someone else's pet feels mean.
Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and
This
improved
call's like
Bears Pizza.
10 minutes long.
Here to talk you through
Let's
some
get
of
with
the
that, Scott
things you can
Cawthon.
expect to see during your first week here
It is meant to say Desolate Hope, because we will be playing Desolate Hope. But
now I want you
this is a
to
FNAF
think you may have
stream,
heard
and we don't play
about
FNAF on these streams.
some people feel this is a negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was
So I will
left
say,
for
Chad, I
rent for
just
quite
woke
a
up
while,
from
but I want to
quite
reassure you
a heavy
that
nap,
for entertainment
so
and
I'm
management
feeling a
down,
little.
and above all, they've spent a small fortune on these new
I can't
animatronics.
even
Are
think of
you
how to
okay?
describe
Where
how I'm
are
feeling,
you?
actually.
Advanced
Do you
mobility,
smoke your
Like,
forever
they allow
weed?
you to walk around during the
I
day.
feel like I'm in the fuck, I don't even remember what level it is. The level in Mario 64 that plays the music. The
They
water
all do
music.
that.
Plays the water music! I can't remember. I just
The
want
water
more.
level?
Without it,
Sure.
What dry
It's the one that
what dry world?
goes
Well, no, I don't it babies out of respect. I it babies because I don't think babies are worth of humanity. Like, they're not fucking adults yet. They don't deserve pronouns.
I mean, let's put it this way. Baby animals are capable of way more that is expected of their species than a human baby can,
Say
you
more.
know? Well, like, okay, if we think about things that a grown up of its own species is capable of doing, let's say like humans can do like 1,000 things and your average animal can do 100 things. Like those are just like easy flat numbers.
Yeah,
Um, a baby animal can usually do like
80 of those things, and the baby can do like
50,
5.
50 to 70 of those things, and it can be like brand new. But a human baby can't even like go to sleep without like suffocating itself and dying, and it like
Babies
can't even
are
lift its own
fucking
head up.
useless. They have like weak little bones, and that's why they deserve to be denied humanity.
They are more gelatin than human up until a certain point.
Yeah, and that point is in the womb, and that's what we're gonna find out in the Scott Cawthon game, The Desolate Hope. No, so I changed the stream title
Beach,
from...
tell your baby is gel. In
No,
my
no, I
eyes.
like Skylar. It's
I like
it's
Skylar.
okay. Yeah.
That's not a derogatory thing. It's not a bad thing to be gel.
Well, no, I was gonna call Skylar a he, but then it felt weird, so I defaulted to it. Like, I almost had a moment of like I had my my come to Jesus moment, and then I called it an it. Like, I almost respected a baby's pronouns for the first time.
Okay. I mean, no comment. I'm with you though.
Ivy chat's on screen. Be better. Be better.
Light's Little Lodge, the
No,
pottery
it's not
wheel
an
baby
accusation
meme.
that I misgender babies. It's the truth. I'd be mad if it wasn't right.
The babies ending up on the pottery wheel meme was like my favorite meme for a good long while.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
made me laugh every time I saw it.
Because I have a soft spot, and I'm a grown woman. Like,
No, Ivy, I'm with you is the thing. No comment because it's not my place to speak. Not no comment because I disagree.
you have to, you're,
Oh
you're
my
sitting
God,
your ass
okay.
down and listening.
Yesterday, I was selling at like kind of an outdoor, not quite a flea market, just like a indie market. And we happened to be set up next to a trash can. So,
I didn't know I was there.
just shut up. What is this? 2012 Tumblr. And
A Rafflecopter.
shut up. Shut up. We watched a mom and a very young son walk up to the trash can, and to be real with you, I don't know what her plan was here, because he was too short to even reach the lid of the can.
Fuck
But
up.
he just like
Sorry.
he basically like puked straight into his hand.
Oh no, poor little
Like
thing.
I think maybe her plan was to try to lift him, but it wasn't like a top-down trash,
Where's
you know? It
Freddy
was like
Fazbear?
it was from the side. It was an Amogus trash can.
Oh yeah, like the
So-
ones where you have to like dip your head in. You have to
Yeah.
like baby bird French kiss it.
Yeah, it would have been really hard for her to like help him puke in it in the first place. So anyway, I just watched him stand there and puke into his hand. And I
Aw.
have like really severe emetophobia. So like my entire insides like turn into a pretzel instantly. But I heard her yell like, "Oh no, honey." And in that moment, my empathy overrode my phobia. So
You're like, oh
I
fuck, it is a human.
no. Just like I reached under my table because I had one paper towel.
Yeah.
I was like, "Excuse me, I have a paper towel if you need that." She's like, "Oh my god, thank you, my hero." And she walked over to me, and her son also walked over to me with his little puke can in his puke face. And I had to like almost like shut my eyes as I handed her the paper towel because I was so repulsed.
Dude, is Freddy Fazbear in my office?
Freddy Fazbear is gonna puke in his hand in front of you.
No, Freddy, I don't have a napkin under this table. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, it's the Freddy Fazbear.
It is the Freddy Fazbear. Oh, so I can't guarantee it because we need to hammer out the details. But I have something kind of interested FNAF related to tell
Yes,
the
if that
chat.
actually happens, it is gonna be the most insane addendum on these streams.
Yeah, so like I don't know. Do you think that there would be any downside to me mentioning this and then it like not
I would
happening?
hold it off for another stream just in case.
Oh, but I'm okay.
Look at they like to be teased.
Oh, it's so cool though. I want to tell them.
Look at you can see Freddy Fazbear.
Freddy Fazbear, to be real with
R
you.
R R R R. Sorry, I got gentle there because I realized I realized that I wasn't hitting the R on tone, so I might as well like get theatrical with it.
Yeah, yeah. Like
I think I might be
turn that
manic
into
today. I don't
You
know why.
say?
I don't know why. Cause I'm like, I've had a pretty normal day, like a pretty downbeat day.
Mm-hmm. I've had exclusively the most insane past like 48 hours, and I can't even talk about half of it.
Actually, a man speaking right now. We gotta listen to phone guy.
Oh, okay. Fucking more of the same for me. That's all I can say on that now.
Less on this later.
Less on this later.
So the company decided to just go in a whole new direction and make them super kid friendly. Those older ones shouldn't be able to walk around, but if they do, the whole Freddy head trick should work on them too. So
Welcome
Hi,
in,
Mangle.
everybody in the chat. Mangle, yay! I like her.
Foxy the pirate? Oh wait.
I kind of respect Mangle
Hey, listen. That one was always a bit twisty.
being, if I remember correctly, a canonical
Trick will work on
he slash she.
activates during the night.
Mangles and any pronouns.
Really?
Because, yeah. Mangle.
Give me the
Mangle.
rundown. And let's
I'm
avoid
pretty
the thing that
sure.
happened during the FNAF Ruin stream where we said, oh yeah, Eclipse is they, them, and proceeded to fucking he that robot. For the
You
next...
did that!
You did that! You did that! You did it first! 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 You did it
No,
first!
you times 1 million.
No, you!
I win.
No, you don't! You lose!
Anyway, I'm pretty sure Mangle is included in Ultimate Custom Night's Ladies Night, but they're also included in like something for the boys too or something. I don't.
Also, someone has replied to Gino's puke can message telling them that they love Gino's new record.
That's what I like to see.
Yeah, Gino, Knives is really good, actually.
Yeah, nice is good. No, Scott intentionally was vague about it because I mean people assumed, oh, Mangle must be a girl
Oh my god, Mangle, hi! I love your work.
because Mangle's pink, duh.
Only girls can be pink.
But then
the
people were
government
also
said
kind of
so.
like, oh, but isn't Mangle based on Foxy? Maybe Mangle's a boy. So then to be purposely kind of vague about it, like being asked about Mangle's gender, Scott Cawthon just replied, yes. Like, oh, is Mangle a boy or girl? Scott just said yes.
Also,
and
is
he's
my,
just kind
is
of...
my AC too loud, chat? Am I about to die?
mean-
How does this game work?
I'm not going to engage in Scott Cawthon discourse.
Oh fuck, it's
on this
the
stream.
Foxer.
Oh, is it? Oh, it is the Foxer.
Hi, Foxy. How do I get him to move?
Buffcat, I
This-
don't even know who that is.
This game loves to do that thing where it just throws mechanics at you and tells you to get fucking bent.
Yeah, I don't remember how you stop Foxy.
Ah! Cool, I'm gonna play a game that interests me.
What now?
I'm gonna play a game that interests me.
Okay. What'll that be?
The Desolate Room, the Spiritual prequel to The Desolate Hope. It is not a direct prequel, despite what a lot of wikis say. It's kind of like a, I was gonna say Earthbound, but I almost said Earthbound and Yick sort of situation, but that's not true.
Fucking dare you.
No, it's like a Mother 1, Mother 2 thing where it's a lot of the same ideas, and like the characters are shaped the same.
Huh. I have not heard of this one.
Yeah. Trying to get my OBS
How long is
window
it,
to
do you
come
know?
back. Oh, wrong thing. No. It's very short, if I remember correctly. Oh my god, opening this thing in 720 just broke my OBS window. Here we go.
Where's my yicking out emote? There we go.
Alright. Can I go into full screen without it crashing, please, please, please? Alyssa, you'll have to tell me if it's too loud, because OBS doesn't work anymore.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Oh, I just broke it all so bad.
What are you doing? Where did it go wrong?
I think everywhere, really. Yeah, all of these old Click Team Scott Cawthon games do this thing where they open up in full screen, but also full screen 720. I genuinely think I might need to set up a 720 monitor for these FNAF streams.
Oh my fucking goodness.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
That is where I would like to be.
It's where I'd like to be as well.
If only it would let us.
You're also going to sadly have to view the stream window because I can't Discord share with you without it crashing. Or the game can just crash normally.
Oh, sick.
Huh. What's good with that?
Well, you know what else crashed on this day?
What?
Me. I was so tired earlier.
Me too. It's been kind of a downbeat day for me.
Yeah.
Hold up. Oh, sorry, I forgot what game I was playing. The Desolate Room long play. Thank you.
Wait,
I'm going to assume this is uploaded by the... Oh my god, it's not. I thought this was going to be uploaded by the Scott Cawthon archive. But no, it's uploaded by DJ Sturf.
Okay. Well, what are we looking for here?
I'm trying to see this game, what it looks like. So if I want to go through the part of trying to get it to work.
Ah, gotcha.
Because if this kind of looks mid, I'm not going to go through the whole adventure. I had it working earlier is the thing.
What changed?
Being live on stream. So everything likes to break when it's live on stream.
Cool. We just had a conversation with Maddie earlier that it's Cawthon and not Coffin.
Why does this game look like this?
Is this a coffee machine?
Yeah, its name's Coffee. No relation to the gay person in my computer.
Not our friend's Coffee Cakes.
It's true.
This is Coffee Pot.
This is I feel like the derisive 2015 gaming critic within me like swelling. The words walking simulator are coming to my tongue, but I have to stop them before they leave my mouth.
This isn't your heart.
This isn't my heart. Hey, what the fuck happened?
What? Oh my god.
Yeah, man.
What? Huh? What?
Yeah,
huh?
man.
Huh? What?
Sure.
These guys.
Oh, you know, they're the funky bunch. They're the funky five.
Scott loves RPGs.
He really does. Like, too much.
I fucking love the way he animates robots.
Bro, they
all
bounce
look
so
like
weird. Like, look at the
about
texture
to
on his
explode.
arms. Yeah, they all look like they're about to fucking short circuit and explode. It might be the same UI as Pilgrim's Progress, yeah.
He kind of
is that the coronavirus?
Uh,
Did he predict it? Did he know?
I
Scott
anyway,
Corona Coffin?
um, he just kind of uses the same general format for the battles in all of his games.
Yeah. Yeah, these are kind of DS game models. Like, all of those UI elements that are on the screen right now feel like they should be on the bottom screen. Like, hold up, let me find the exact UI I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Like, it should look like this.
Yeah. Aw, Scott would have had so much fun making a DS RPG
He
game.
really would have. Fucking Nintendo fucked up once again by not getting their indie program in gear like 10 years early. Could you imagine if Scott Cawthon fucking died and bled on the cross that was the Nintendo eShop in 2013? Give Scott Cawthon a DS dev kit. You could call it like Scott's Game.
I've been saying it.
This guy looks kind of, no he doesn't, never mind. I was gonna say he looks proto-Springtrappy, but I think that might just be the color yellow.
Yeah, I think it's the color scheme and just like the density of detail.
Yeah, I do like his little fishhook design. Because I think they're all supposed to be like waste creatures.
Like, made out of trash? Or...
Yeah. No, they're fucking wastes of life.
You know, this little guy... No, never mind. I'm just being impure. I was gonna say he looks a little dildular, but...
He doesn't look dildular.
I don't think he's actually that dildular now that I
Like,
had a better front view of him.
A vibrator at max.
Yeah.
I see a vibrator now that I'm looking at him.
Yeah.
I think his name is Tool. Like, he's either Tool or he's Defect, and I don't know which is worse.
Wait, are you allowed to name a character Defect? Is that okay?
Tag yourself. Are you Tool, Derelict, Alphys? Sorry, it's Alphys like Undertale, or Defect.
Oh.
I can't believe he had Alphys Undertale before Alphys Undertale. What's creamy pink screen?
I don't know. Don't click on that. I don't like it.
I kind of want to know what color has cooking.
I don't know. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. I'm scared.
What the fuck does color have cooking? Oh my god, they just upload colors. Who'da thunk it? Nope, those are airplanes. That feels a little bad. Is that New York City? Wait, what year is it?
What?
Do they still have the Statue of Liberty?
Huh?
What year is that?
Did you plant this in your recommendation?
No, this is all how it goes.
Are you even gonna be able to launch Desolate Hope considering how bad Desolate the other game?
We'll see. Did I meet any kids who liked FNAF when they were camp counselors? So when I was a camp counselor, it was like, what, 2017, 18, 19? So it was before FNAF was cool again. So it was like they all had to hide in secret. So I don't actually know if I had any FNAF kids.
I didn't have FNAF kids when I was a teacher, but I had endless Minecraft kids.
Oh,
Minecraft
yeah, of course.
Was the hottest thing among
Minecraft kids were the most annoying because they thought that they were so cool. Like, not that there'd be sweet people that just like Minecraft, but there'd be like the teenage boys that are like, Minecraft versus Fortnite. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I used to make those kids fight. I'm not joking.
Know if... Fucking playing Pokemon with the children.
Yes, no, I would make them fight with I've described it before, my class trial Danganronpa art teacher era. I've described this thing on stream where I used to make kids compete for their art, and I'd make the Fortnite kids and the Minecraft kids compete.
You're a fucking modern day Monokuma.
I was literally Mr. Beast, but for like small children.
I spent 1 million camp points making this child
Cry
Cry.
really hard. Why does it show me my DLL? Hey, Scott.
What?
What's good here?
What? What, Scott?
Hey, Scott.
Is your cursor still technically on your desktop?
Hey, Scott. What's good here? Alright, I should be able to share this game with you for once. This game's already so fucking beautiful.
Yeah, this fucking. Oh, yeah, let me check the audio real quick.
You will never receive this message, little one. No one will ever know what took place here. No one will remember us. This message will roam the stars long after we are all gone. Maybe you are out there somewhere. I'd like to think so. What makes an existence meaningful? Hey, what the fuck, Scott? That was so fast! Why is that coffee pot got a little sexy eye?
I. I like how the coffee pot got a redesign.
She got cute.
She kind of bad.
Do you wanna
think that?
voice act the person talking shit on the coffee pot?
Okay, sure. What? No, I'm certainly not talking about you. Stop intercepting transmissions. That's not your job.
Someone just called me their favorite second streamer. Man, fuck, it's brutal out here. What is my job?
You've been activated to help me with my daily tasks. I don't like asking for help, especially from such simple software, but circumstances leave me no choice.
I haven't been able to read the word circumstances as anything but circumcision for over 3
You're
years
broken.
now.
You're broken.
It's
You're
all
broken.
Nito! Would you like to play a game?
Let's start with that. No. You're no longer the processor of Block Puzzler in Space. You've been reassigned.
Where is Jed who plays the games?
Ted?
Oh, fuck,
I
sorry.
don't know any Ted, and neither do you. You came pre-installed in the station computer. You haven't been active for all the years that we've been here. This is an unmanned station, and there's no need for games. As I said, you were pre-installed.
Dude, that coffee kind of looks like bile. Like, that coffee does not look good.
That coffee looks
It
like
looks like TF2 piss.
it looks like when you're painting and you're using like a semi-pearlescent paint and your water cup like that you use to rinse your brush off like starts to look like the
Yeah,
paints that you're
yeah.
painting.
And they have
That's
like
what it
the
looks
thin layer on the top.
Yeah.
What is our new location?
Our location doesn't matter. Only our mission matters. I hate going through this each time.
I understand. We can play a game later. What is our new mission?
Your mission is to do what I tell you to do. There are 4 robots on the station called derelicts. They were designed to be in operation for 5 years.
I'm glad I'm your favorite FNAF and Doug Walker streamer, because Doug Walker is also a Doug Walker streamer.
Fucking get bent, Doug. We
I
have
don't
been.
get Ben Doug.
I'm just kidding. We have been here a bit longer than expected, however, and they are unable to move throughout the station anymore, although that was never their primary function. They are performing crucial simulations. It is your goal to aid me in removing an irritating virus which has appeared recently.
I do not seem to have full access to their programs, at least not through the network.
Well, that leads me to the second part of your mission, and this is the embarrassing part. I need to dedicate my CPU to helping with the tasks of the station.
I feel like this is this feels very naked for the robot, you know?
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know, the use of dedicated, it feels like carnal.
My CPU is more advanced than yours. That's an understatement, which is why my CPU is needed to help with the simulations and other tasks. We will upload your program into my system, and you will move me around the station. You will then interface with the derelicts directly to gain full access. Once inside their systems, you will seek out and eliminate the viral elements. Simple enough.
Understood. When do we begin?
Now, I'm going to dedicate my CPU to help with the station functions. One more thing. Don't kill the spider. That's Siegfried. I found him in a coffee cup.
I think we flipped the voices, but that's cute.
Did we?
I think we did, yeah, because I was given the robot voice, but I think the robot's talking now, and the coffee cup is the one that's like all confused and shit. I'm not too sure.
Is she the mother and the cup is an annoying?
Look it.
Remember, you are not me. You're just borrowing this body. I honestly just get sick of talking to you. Now go see the derelicts and try out your new legs.
I don't think this game's about abortion. Oh my god, the most fucking beautiful fucking pre-render you've ever Oh my god,
What?
Scott Cawthon.
Holy shit.
Game's very quiet though, so I have to turn it up.
Yeah, Oh yeah, let me check the stream again.
Oh. There it is.
Is this me?
Yeah,
this be me?
I think.
Okay. Do you want to switch voices?
Yeah. What? No, this is the robot, I think. I think this is the robot talking to the coffee pot.
What?
The text isn't labeled, or if it is,
I'm confused.
why does the wall say Brayden? Is that one of his kids? Oh my god, Brayden is one of his kids. Did he carve his child's name into the fucking first screen?
That is cute.
Audio's
Audio's
gone.
gone. May is gone? What do you mean? May gone? May die?
I accidentally grabbed, when I was trying to find where the window was, I accidentally grabbed my mic in OBS and dragged it down.
Oh my god, May.
I did the fucking equivalent of falling over. No one laugh at me, please.
Sorry.
I'm very professional at streaming.
I'm serious now.
Scott, how do I play?
Do you click on the screen? Is it that weird little right moving arrow?
Oh my god, it's the right moving arrow.
Oh
no,
my god.
I'm not a ghost. Remember, that body is not yours. It's mine. You are just borrowing it while I take care of more important matters. So I'm gonna preempt a lot of this by saying Scott Cawthon has explicitly said this game is not about abortion. But that is going to be the only lens I'm going to be able to view this game through, because it is the funniest lens to view this game through. It won't let me click. What? Okay. Hold. Oh,
okay.
Cool. Now a few things to go over. Even though we don't have a true day and night, we go through day and night cycles. During the day, you'll be permitted to enter the derelict simulations, where you will seek out and destroy the virus. During the night, you'll be permitted to leave the station itself. You can leave the station to your left, but only at night. At night, I recommend finding tokens of affection to give to the derelicts. Is this a dating sim? But we'll get into that later. Go explore for yourself. Okay, cool. Oh my god, I'm at the bottom of the screen. That's me.
Oh, yeah. Aw.
It kind of looks like a nail gun.
Yeah, kinda. I wonder if understanding who the fuck these characters were and what they were doing would have been easier.
No, they are not related. They are not related to the first game.
Oh, okay. Fuck! This shit looks...
what the fuck?
Fire!
Scott motherfucking Cawthon!
Should I read this?
Yeah, go for it.
I am busy running simulations you could not possibly understand. Do not disturb me. We good?
Yeah. Bro, made the most fucking insane and elaborate pre-renders for what? Oh my god.
Love this
oh my god.
Angle
oh my god.
lighting.
Each room has one derelict in it. As I said before, they're unable to leave their rooms. Their primary focus now is their simulations. Your main task should be to earn their trust. The more they trust you, the more the systems restore, the more system resources they will dedicate to your cause. For instance, when you encounter the virus, you will have the digital representation of each of the 4 derelicts fighting the battle for you. Therefore, having them trust you helps our cause, and helping our cause helps their, is that the right there? Yeah, helps their cause. Remember, we are here for them. Dude, this is Foxy. This is Foxy Five Nights at Freddy's running through the hallway.
Oh, yeah. The fucking lighting looks so good.
This is, how the fuck is it lit like this? Oh my god, it's the room.
Oh, yeah. Automated message. System resources dedicated to simulation. Come back another time, please.
Oh my god, that's like all these TVs. It's like a maedotmkv reference.
It's just like a one May McDougal's pre-stream screen.
Oh, this is like okay, I am now learning that all of the sexy pre-renders I've seen are all in this first area.
I mean, I'd never seen that hallway before.
Yeah, while it is true that you are free to roam the station, I would advise against coming into this room. This is not one of the derelicts, at least not anymore. He broke down a very long time ago, and there is nothing of importance in this room.
Golden Freddy?
Oh my god.
Is he hitting that Golden Freddy slump?
He kind of is hitting that Golden Freddy slump. Schmump. Schmump. Oh! Baddie alert!
The scary! Hello again. New and improved, I see. We are all busy, I'm afraid. So much depends on us.
Bro, and for what?
I love the way this looks!
Mother! Sorry. I just became a gay man with a Twitter account for the span of 5 seconds.
Fuck! A new version. I will grant you access. Hopefully you will succeed where the others have failed. Step closer to the access point. So is like the access point their womb?
Maybe. Oh my god, dude. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god, that's the Freddy Fazbear endo face.
Oh, it super is. I love seeing the DNA for like his design conventions and other things.
Yeah, you should try to find Malen's first. He should be farther ahead, although the derelict's physical bodies are outside their true selves. Their true selves are in here. I suppose I'll fill you in on the details since this all must be very strange. I don't have all the answers, but I can tell you what I know. Many years ago, Earth sent several unmanned science vessels to planets in various parts of the galaxy. I guess this was a popular idea at the time. The mission was simple: to carry out simulations for future human habitation. Upon landing, the vessel built itself into the station you saw, the Lun Infinis. Inside were 5 autonomous mobile simulation machines called derelicts. They were created by the top scientific minds of their time. As the years went by, I suppose Earth lost interest. They stopped sending supplies and we stopped receiving communications. Maybe they found a more suitable planet elsewhere. The derelict simulations were never meant to be running for this long, and there have been unexpected side effects on both the simulations and the derelicts themselves. Our mission remains the same, however: to aid the derelicts so they can fulfill their mission. Right now, that means destroying the virus eating at the simulations. Proceed ahead with caution. The virus has spawned many undesirables. Oh yes, you're a gaming chip. I'll speak to you in game language to help you understand. Press C to jump and X to shoot energy blasts. You can only jump in the simulations, of course. Everyone knows a coffee pot can't jump in the real world.
Cheeky.
Press down to talk to other robots you see, which really are just friendly computer code. You can exit the simulation at any time by pressing tab or return to the access panel. You need to find Malen's before I isolate the item being attacked by the virus. Talking to Malen's gives me more access to him and his database. That may sound manipulative, but it's necessary. I'll be in touch. This really is fucking, motherfucking, Persona.
Yeah, is it? I know so little about Persona.
Why?
Oh, I like the little Easter egg.
Why eggs?
Easter.
I did
the miracle of God.
I did actually see that the Desolate Room, the coffee pot is noted as having eggs as one of his favorite things. So I think it's like an Easter egg.
Oh, I see, I see, I see.
Oh my god! There he is!
Aww. His little face.
His little face!
Wait, is this the guy whose, like,
No clue.
simulation we're in?
I'm gonna do some
I already
parkour first.
forgot what he looked like. I love the way
Hold
this
up.
looks.
Hold up. I feel like I recognize that gun sound effect.
Oh,
It's only the gun sound effect when it hits a, like another person.
yeah. I can't quite place that. We've got our local sound professional
This is a Scott
Geno7 in the
Cawthon
chat.
game, correct. This is the Desolate Hope, the stream title. Actually, I've heard that sound effect before, yeah. I have the most fucking insane sound effect brain sometimes. I remember being out in the real world and recognizing a keypad sound effect that is in Watch Dogs 2.
Yeah, I usually have a pretty... It's funny to become an adult and become more and more familiar with like the stock sound effects that orbit the world. And to realize how every single fucking sound effect in Star Fox Adventures is a stock sound effect.
Yeah, dude, it's
like
fucked.
every single fucking one.
I've had people talk to me about how Pokemon like cries are a lot of stock sound effects, but I cannot process that. Because Pokemon are the sounds they make are just the sounds that Pokemon made in the booth.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's what Garganackle sounds like. That's him. That's what he sounds like. That's his voice. This might be very useful. Try and find more of these panels if you can.
Malasol. Yes, yes. Sorry, I have seen this, at least in part.
Stand over and press down. Cool.
Fucking love the way Malasol looks.
Oh my god. Hi. Hello, Rabbit. Rabbit's scary.
Rabbit scary?
Oh no, Rabbit good.
Is Rabbit good? Is it a flicky?
I think this game might have the Oblivion UI elements where there's just shit on your screen and you have to suffer.
What do you mean?
Like, this UI looks like the Persuasion UI in Oblivion, a game that I've played probably like 10 minutes of.
Uh-huh. My uncle dated Garganackle for a while, so I got to meet him, and he sounds just like that in person.
That's literally my point. That's just what they sound like. Dude, do they explode into Weed Zaza?
There's a squeaky door sound effect that's used in everything that I know from Lego games. I love that kind of thing, like realizing what you know.
Yeah, this is
from what you know it.
I'm glad
like,
that
oh,
Scott
that's from the fucking Land Before Time
has
PC
wanted to make
played.
sci-fi games and top-down games and RPGs for his entire life, and FNAF has let him do a bit of all of those.
Yeah. I do wonder sometimes, like, not in any kind of cynical way, just in a game dev is hard kind of way. I wonder how many of the mechanics in his games are born of a genuine interest in it, and how many of them are born of this is what I'm like able.
Yeah, no, I don't blame him.
Yeah, no, I don't either. I mean, I love RPG Maker games.
If I was working at Target and I wanted to really tell a story, I'm gonna make a fucking a Click Team Fusion game. I'm not gonna like try and make my own engine because I'd rather die first, you know?
Well, I mean, this MF also has cred because he was making original games like in the early 90s.
Yeah,
that was like the fact that he made anything functional is already like a victory.
Yeah, he's one of the weird, like, early indie guys. Like, I kind of like to think about a world where, what the fuck is that indie doc that was super huge in, like, 2010, 2011?
Indie doc?
Indie Game the movie. Indie Game the movie.
Oh, yes.
I like to imagine a version of that movie that came out slightly later and Scott Cawthon's in it.
Man,
Because he's been
what a
he's been
thought.
around forever, you know.
Yeah, he really has. Just no one cared about him.
No one cared him.
No one cared him. It's so sad. I want to know, like,
Dude,
there's gotta be someone
the
out
fucking
there.
braid clip is the funniest thing on YouTube.
Which one?
We're oh, I'm just gonna send it to you. You must have seen it. The fucking Jonathan
I've
Blow,
seen that
the braid
documentary.
guy,
It's just been
fucking
so
just
long.
cries his little heart out.
Yeah, my entire lasting recollection of that documentary is just that guy crying about how no one understands his artistic vision.
Honestly, watch this space.
What do you mean?
Watch
Oh,
this
I know what you mean.
space.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I know what
I'm
you
gonna
mean.
die. I died, to be clear.
Oh,
You know, this
I
game.
wanna.
This game, it feels weird to me because I have had 3 pieces of quote-unquote lost media in my life. One of them is so lost, I forgot what it was. One of them was a green text, like a 4chan type story that I found recently. It was much worse than I remembered. It kind of sucked. It's kind of funny how things, when you like kind of skim them and put more of yourself into them than is actually there, they grow more meaning than they actually had. Because it sucked. I reread it today and it sucked. But the other thing was, in like 2017, 18, I knew a kid named nope, not gonna say his name actually. Never mind. But I knew a kid from Nepal who like moved to my school district. My hometown had like a huge I mean, just all of our schools, like a lot of people move to follow family from Nepal. So there's like a huge what's the word there?
I'm not gonna lie, you've kind of lost me already.
Okay, well, a kid that used to live in Nepal is basically the only part of the story that matters.
Okay. Okay.
He was talking to me about a game that he played back when he lived there on his family computer. That was like a game about a girl in a bird cage, and he talked to me about it because he knew that I knew the internet because I was a little fucking maladjusted freak.
Yeah.
And he described this game to me that just fucking freaks me out. It was like a Euro tinged. No, it wasn't Girl in a Birdcage. It was like a Flash game on like some Flash portal somewhere. And it's a girl in a birdcage on the title, and there's a huge bird next to her. And he didn't describe much to me. I don't remember how much of it is me misremembering it and adding more of myself to it, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Because memories change over time, etc., etc., etc. But the imagery of like a top-down, side-scrolly, like a pre-rendery girl in a birdcage game has kind of stuck with me since he told me the story. And I have no idea where he played the game or if he played the game. Maybe it was like a story that he heard that he recounted to me to scare the shit out of me.
The other day, me and some friends were talking about things that give us fear tears. Because one of our friends was saying, like, yeah, I decided I was going to browse this, like, scary video board until I found something that made me cry.
Oh. Huh.
So then I was trying really hard to think of, like, when the last time I got fear tears is. And I feel like I'm a pretty easy to scare person.
Captain Cawthon's, I know exactly what you're thinking about. I don't know how to say their channel name. Izzy's, with like 5 Z's at the end. They made a video about a game from their childhood, like a lost media game about a princess in a prison that rung very similar to me, but I do not think they are the same game. Or even if the game that my friend described is even real. Or even if it was a game, it might have been an animation. Sorry, you continue.
And I feel like I was just on the verge of remembering what the... Oh! I remember what the last thing that gave me fear tears was. Okay, so I don't know why. I don't know if this is just me. I don't know if this is like a common thing. I feel like sometimes when something scares or startles me at nighttime, it makes like it... I feel my horror game like panic meter like rocket irrationally. Like even if it was like something that during the day would only like kind of scare me, you know? Like
Yeah.
I feel more in
Sometimes shit
danger at
kind of
night.
scary because it at night.
Yeah, so recently Hazel got her tetanus shot and she was saying that it really, really hurt, like way more than the COVID shot, both to get it and afterwards. And I haven't had a tetanus shot in like maybe 20 years because of reasons that were once out of my control and now I guess I have control over them, but
Yeah.
I'm scared.
I'm gonna have to
So,
hit up the kid that told me the girl in a birdcage story, so I can find out what the fuck is good with him and see, because I haven't talked to him in years, but also figure out
mhm.
what was good with the game. Because now I kind of want to, like, now that I'm like a grown woman with a platform on
Yeah.
the internet and also the ability to know how to Google things, like it
That'd
kind
be
of feels
pretty
findable, you
pretty
know?
visit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it can't be that hard if it's still out there. Anyway, in the middle of the night, while like Hazel was dead asleep, and I think I was about, no, I think I was also dead asleep. She like started wailing in her sleep,
Oh
and she
my
was saying,
god.
"It hurts, it hurts, it hurts."
Was it the
Um,
peeker?
well, I thought it was her arm was hurting her. But I think she was just having a dream about something that was scaring her, and she was saying that in her dream.
Oh
Or no, no,
no.
no, no, no. She like Charlie horsed herself in her sleep or something like
Oh
that.
my
I don't know.
god. Dude,
Something silly and benign like that.
dude, Charlie horses are God's worst tortures. Remember when I would get them on like the nights before, you know, my last job, the car job, the merchandiser job.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I would sometimes get them on those nights before work, and it's like a double fucking
No.
whammy of job that is killing me, and now I'm eepy, and now I'm in pain, and now I want to die, and life's so bad, and
That's
life's
the
so bad.
worst. That's the worst.
I've
But yeah,
stopped having them since that job because I don't think I'm as stressed anymore.
man, I'm gonna be real with you. If you don't let me finish my stories, I will forget everything I'm saying forever and
I'm
ever.
sorry,
So you
I'm
gotta let me
sorry.
finish my stories. Anyway, Hazel crying out, "It hurts, it hurts," about what I thought was her tetanus shot hurting her in her sleep made me imagine the pain of receiving one myself.
Like a
And
tetanus
that,
shot?
yeah, yeah, like I like
Are you
psychically,
afraid of needles?
oh, deathly so.
Aw.
Again, for reasons that were once out of my
Yeah,
control.
yeah.
Um,
No, I wasn't sure if it was scared of vaccines, but you.
no, literally
It was
it's
just
the
needles.
needle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maddie's
Needle
also super
and
scared of needles.
needle go in skin. That's the part that, like, I'm really terrified of splinters for the same exact reason.
Yeah.
It's just something abnormal being in my skin that freaks me out. Anyway, so I imagined the sensation of receiving a shot, and that gave me fear tears, and I was
Aw.
so scared. And then I fell back asleep. And then I probably had like weird, like philosophical Donkey Kong dreams or something.
Did that just reset that guy's health? I'm gonna be sad. Mom's gonna be sadder.
Oh.
I don't think
Yeah,
I was
getting
ever
blood
too
drawn is the
scared
worst.
of needles, but I grew to be chill with them after a while.
Yeah. In college, I had a friend who was freshly out his trans mask, and he was very excited that he was finally in a position to get his testosterone. And I was very happy for him, but he was like, "Do you want to see the spot where I give myself the needle?"
Oh
Or
my
like where I
god,
give myself the
dude.
shot. I was like, "No!" I know it doesn't gross you out, but I'm
Boys
scared.
love to show you their device.
Don't extrapolate on that. Let that one sit.
It means what it means.
Yeah. This friend is just online enough that I like don't want to tell any more anecdotes about him, but he's so fucking funny. I have so many weird anecdotes about him.
Yeah, I used to be like I get blood drawn like yearly,
Yeah,
maybe a bit
Hazel
more
usually does
frequently.
too. I mean, you're supposed to get blood drawn yearly because that's a good way to
That you're not
preempt
dying. Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of things. But I haven't gotten my blood drawn in a long time, both because my health insurance doesn't cover the cost of it, and also the scary.
This scary. Well, look at your blood might get angry if you don't get it.
Also, this looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, it really does. Your blood might get angry if you don't get it.
I sent you device. Please respond.
Boys, please keep your devices in your device holster, please.
All right, I feel like I knew enough people in college that this could have been anyone, so I'm gonna
Oh
tell the
no.
story. If for some reason the college friend this is about hears this story and hates me for telling it, please know I'm telling this with fondness in my heart. So one day I came to class, and the friends who sat next to me were like whispering and giggling, and I heard one of them saying like,
Yo,
"Should I
bro, he
tell
has the
Alyssa?"
device.
No, he was saying, "Should I tell Alyssa? Do you think I should tell Alyssa?" And his friend was like, "I don't know, dude. It's your story to tell." Like,
That's such a beautiful way to phrase something so inane.
I know. Well, so I was like, what's up?" Like, obviously I perked up hearing my name. I was like, "What's going on?" And he's like, "Alyssa, come here. Alyssa, come here." I don't really know how to like explain this guy's character. He just is like, he's a character. He's funny. So he's like, "Alyssa, come here." And I'm like, "Okay." So I come over, and he looks around, and he leans up, and he like cups his hand over his mouth and whispers to me, and he goes, "Alyssa, I shaved my butthole for the first time ever."
Oh, sick, bro.
And I was like, "Yeah? How was it?" He's like, "It's awful. I can't believe anybody does this."
How do you do it?
Well, it's not a matter of how. It was a matter of the aftermath. He was like,
Hold
he's like,
up.
"The hair growing back hurts so much. It's so prickly."
How did he shave his butt?
What do you mean? How did he shave his butt with a shaver? And by the way, just to also make it clear, we had the kind of friendship where I was not at all uncomfortable with him.
He was
telling
allowed
me
to talk
this.
about his butt.
Yeah, I was very
It was
amused.
hashtag valid.
In fact, I was touched that he felt it pertinent to share his butthole shaving story with me.
Well, no, I was asking how does he shave his butt because I was asking if he used the device.
I almost just spit my water all over my screen. I mean, okay, yes, also butthole topology is not necessarily conducive to shaving, which anyone who has tried knows this.
Any butthole chatters had a rap chat.
I think maybe he said something like, "It feels like a cactus down there now.
Really?
It's so prickly," which, okay.
I feel like he's
I know-
overselling his butt hair.
I know what he's talking about. Let's just put it that way.
I'm kind of calling it into question. I want to do a cred check
No,
on
no,
his
no.
butthole.
Okay, like even really fine hair can feel very prickly when it grows back in, because if you think about the shape of hair naturally as it grows out,
I
it's
guess
kind
just
of
hair
more.
grows in differently for different people. Is
Well,
the truth.
it's also naturally grown hair that hasn't been shaved is like, it's a very tapered triangle point. But when you shave it,
Yes.
it becomes a blunt, like angled, like box cutter shape.
Yeah,
So then that shape, no matter how like small it is, makes it so much more prickly when it grows back. You should have told him to narrate while watching Vine Sauce. Listen.
I think I'm following you, but like I'm
Yeah.
following you in like one of the guys that betrays Jesus way. We're like I'm kind of with it, but I'm not like with it, you know?
You're gonna sell me out to the Romans in a few
Yeah,
days.
yeah. I'm gonna fucking lock you in the dungeon, the cave dungeon, the whole dungeon.
Hair cylinders, yeah. I'm trying to explain the polygonal
Holy
setup.
fuck! Holy fuck! Aliens are
What the
real?
fuck? This is so silly. Also, only one guy betrayed Jesus out of the disciples.
I'm
Just
sorry, I
saying.
didn't pay too much attention during the Scott Cawthon Game stream.
Yeah. It's okay, that's what I'm here for.
Oh, that's scary, Gina. Where's my phone?
I wish that there were... Never mind.
No, spit your shit. I have to grab a drink.
No, I really need to learn when to keep my fucking mouth shut, to be honest.
Spit your shit. Maybe about something different than what you were about to spit your shit on?
I was just about to say, I wish that there was more, like, homoerotic religious art about Judas and Jesus.
Oh, dude, there is so many
I know that it
Mitski fan
exists,
cams of Judas and Jesus right now on TikTok.
What? Whoa, what the fuck?
It's like Mitski and, it's mostly Mitski, I think, yeah.
Huh?
Like, there's a lot of Judas Jesus ship art on
What? Where's it coming from?
their love and affection for each other? I'm
But
sorry.
why is there a
Is boys love
resurgence?
confusing to you?
I don't... I'm... I'm shocked to silence. I don't know what else to say. It's just me now. So I was thinking about the early days of Yaoi the other day. I was thinking about like the early days of like Naruto and Sasuke. And I was thinking about how as a child I did not feel permitted to enjoy gay pairings. And in lieu of that ability to play pretend, I would act like the reason I did not like them is because there was no authorial intent. So I would be like, it's stupid that people like Naruto and Sasuke, like, they're just treated as a joke. Now the kids actually make arguments like this about stuff, but you know.
I am one Judas x Jesus relationship away from 1,000 followers on Twitter.
Let's go.
That was me saying that I was 2 followers away. I don't know why I did it so esoterically.
Have y'all seen that Bible characters as animes boys TikTok where Denji is Kane? I'm begging you not to say more about that. I'm so scared.
I would kind of like to know more. I'm Bible curious.
I've told my story about TF2 helping me not become not homophobic on stream, right?
Yeah, no, you haven't. Talk about how TF2 made you not homophobic. Noted lesbian, Loveland Isle, Alyssa.
I just mean in the terms
Like
of
boy
when I was
homophobic, or like
when
all.
I was, no, when I was in the religion trenches and I was like so scared to even entertain this kind of thing, and then like I was afraid to even engage with any content about it, but in the process of kind of let me just tell the story. So being raised super duper religious, I did not engage in any yaoi or yuri to speak of, but I was really into TF2. And the TF2 fandom has like one woman to work with, and it was revealed later on that she's a lesbian anyway. So
Pauling's
there's not
a lesbian? Is that even her name? What's Pauling? Pauling.
Pauling.
Is she a lesbian?
Yeah, she's a MILF chaser.
Oh my god, my world
She's
just got so much wider.
She is in love with the mean old woman announcer.
You know the intro to fucking Fallout 3 where like the baby emerges from the vault and its eyes are fucking blearing as they suddenly see light for the first time?
I don't know the opening,
Oh my
but
god,
that's beautiful.
she likes girls?
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's like a whole short where Pauling like turns Scout down and then like skips off to go meet up with the announcer.
Get bent, fuckboy.
But anyway, so there was not much going on in TF2 in way of heterosexual pairings. Like, I guess if you were really deep in the trenches, you could be invested in Spy and Scout's mom, who does not have a name. Her name is just Scout's mom.
Well, yeah. That kind of makes it more alluring.
But like, you know, I was a kid who was really invested in shipping. Like, I just really have always
You want to see
felt...
love blossom.
Yeah, I mean, the way I always put it is just like when I love characters a lot, like it kind of feels like the only way I can like convey that love in a fandom
Is
space
to make them love each other?
To see them love each other.
That's so beautiful.
Another thing was that I really wanted to read TF2 fan fiction, but because everyone, stop laughing, Hazel, because everyone who was writing fan fiction for fucking TF2 was like 90 times out of 100 gonna be a Fujoshi, there was so much shipping in the fan fiction. So I got really invested in this like long like zombie AU fanfic that had like tinges of boys love on the outskirts, but just little enough that I was able to kind of like get invested.
It's like salt around like the rim of a drink.
Yeah. I was like, I'm not like, I don't like heavy medic, but I'm gonna keep reading this anyway. And then there's like this really beautiful,
like heavy medic? Is it because they're both boys and that's unchristlike?
It was because I was in a Christian household. I was scared. So I kept reading this fic and it was like so emotionally compelling, and like the way like the author tied romance into the main plot was honestly like so beautiful, and like to me as a young teen anyway, very skillful, that like I came out of the fic like really rooting for Heavy and Medic.
You had your Always Sunny I get it now moment. in real time you're like, oh my god, maybe gay people are okay.
So it's like it sounds like a little bit of an exaggeration to say like, oh, TF2 helped me stop being homophobic, but like genuinely that was the first time I like
realized gay people were people.
No, like full blown like engaged with like a gay piece of fiction and not felt like, I don't know, scared of getting in trouble for seeing it at all, because I was just like so emotionally invested in it, and I was like, do you
have like the fic? Do you know its name or is it lost?
I don't remember the name of the fic, but I know that it was
media.
It was very, very popular. I know people like wrote fan songs about it, and I could be wrong, but I think the author went on to be one of the writers of the official comics.
Whoa. Yeah, you could have your coffee. What the fuck is that anime called? Free. You could have the TF2 webcomic that made me gay video.
Whatever positives TF2 did on my psyche, Free undid it. I saw Free and I was like, this is so ugly.
Maybe gay people don't have a point.
Not
Boys
quite
should
like
keep
that,
it
but
behind closed doors.
Dude, I miss the TF2 comics so bad. I'm so sad they never finished. Although I was very sad because once I learned to love and let love and enjoy TF2 yaoi, I was a big Soldier Engineer fan. I'm not really even sure why now in retrospect, because I don't know if there's really any...
There's no chemistry there.
I don't know if there's even like any particular canon interaction there, but I was really invested in them.
Is it because they kind of have the same shape? They both have like the cop phrenology, like toe shape.
Shut up! You can't be saying these words.
It's literally true. They do though.
You cannot say that. No, there is something there. I think I liked the idea of like a really smart guy and a really dumb guy. It was as simple as it was.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But that is to say, I got very upset when the comics paired Soldier off with Heavy Sister.
Oh no, there's straight relationships in that? Oh.
Razmata, you're completely valid. Free was very important to a lot of young queer people, and I think that's beautiful. I think I was at kind of a weird place with my relationship to anime at that time, where I kind of like, I had seen a little too much into the sausage factory, and I was kind of like, ugh, these boys are engineered to be liked. They're so dumb.
Yeah, I like Valve in like 2012, 2013, 2014 had me in a fucking chokehold, dude.
Sorry, Rochelle, I'm not joking. There are like scenes from that fan fiction that like I can't remember.
You well up.
No. It's like I mix them up in my mind as being canonical to TF2. Like in my mind, there's genuinely a scene where Heavy's dying and like Medic is crying and holding him in his arms.
I don't think that happened, but I like your enthusiasm. No, like I remember I used to follow, and I don't know what's good with this dude, so I'm not making a positive nor negative character judgment. I have not kept up with him, but I used to follow Valve News Network because I was such a fucking Valve girly.
Me too.
Like every day I was like, all right, TF2, TF2, new update,
Yeah,
please, new update.
Dude,
Or Half-Life 3, Half-Life 3, please. And then Half-Life Alyx came out, and it was great.
I know that this is sacrilegious, and I'm sure upon a reevaluation I would enjoy it just fine. I feel like I think I watched a playthrough of Half-Life and then played most of Half-Life 2 myself, and I don't really remember anything about either of them because they kind of didn't stick out quite as much to me. But
I'm about to drop
huge...
a sacrilegious opinion on Half-Life.
I'm sure it's good, and I totally get why it's like a big deal for its time. Is what I'll say.
I really like Half-Life 1. I started to no-clip during the Zen area of the game because of course I did. That area sucks. I just fucking no-clip to the ending. But I love Half-Life 1. It's a great game. It is the first game I played on my my gaming PC because I wanted to start with something that I knew I'd be able to run.
Yeah.
I love Half-Life 2. It's really fucking good. Of course, it's as good as everyone thinks it is. It's one of those games like Final Fantasy VII that is like exactly as good as everyone says it is. Half-Life 2 Episode 1, I think potentially more. I did the run where you play it with just one bullet or whatever, and I really like that. And I think Half-Life Episode 2 sucks.
Interesting. My lasting memory of any of Half-Life is me like riding around in a little car, and that was the most fun I had in the game.
I was a Gary's Mod girly as a child.
I was also a Gary's Mod girly.
Playing through Half-Life 2 was like, oh my god. Like
this is where it's from.
Yeah, it felt like seeing a like an old picture of your grandma that you never saw, where she's younger, and it's like, oh,
you're like, whoa,
that's grandma.
Whole new grandma just dropped.
Whole new grandma just dropped. Where it's like, I haven't seen enough pictures of this woman to process the ways that, like, I can't AI generate her face in my head. I just have the pictures I have. So seeing a new picture just, like, blows my fucking mind. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 100%.
I have not played the Half-Life episodes, but I kind of want to.
Okay, so this is what I mean by
or the Half-Life 1 episodes. Sorry.
I can't remember what is real lore and what is unique to. Wow, another snow. Hey!
I'm sorry.
I wanted to read. Fuck you.
Calling your imagination AI generation in your head is something. Yeah, I was also a Portal girly. I was also sorry.
Stop interrupting me! What was I saying?
Grandma, AI face.
Grandma.
TF2 lore.
Oh, I can't remember if Heavy is actually like this, but I feel like there is lore that Heavy is a Russian, like he studies literature. What's the word for that?
I think that's lore.
Is that lore or is that
I only read the wikis, never the comics, because I had the attention span of a small child because I was a small child.
That's from Poker Night. Okay.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm so happy I was remembering correct. Yes, he has a PhD in Russian literature. Thank you.
The Poker Night
I did not just get that from fiction.
That's real. That's canon.
So I like the idea that he's a very well-read, intelligent guy, and everyone wrongfully assumes that he's not that smart because he can't speak English and he's strong, but
TF2 is all about confronting our biases and learning how to shoot people better.
I don't see
Yeah, the Portal games are also some of those games that are exactly as good as people say they are. Valve's really good at making video games. Half-Life Alyx is
yeah, I miss when Valve made video games.
one of the best games I've ever played. And it sucks that people don't have VR so they can't play it, because it's really fucking good.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Alyx. Portal and Portal 2 had a vice grip on me.
Yeah, there is a video that I think has been pulled now, but there used to be a video on my second channel, the VOD channel, where I am reacting to the ending of Half-Life Alyx live, not knowing what happens in it, and you can hear the smile on my face form when I see the final cutscene of that game.
Okay, don't say anymore.
I know.
I didn't think I cared until you said that. Now I'm curious.
No, it's great. Yeah, Portal 1 and 2 are great games.
I fucking love Poker Night at the inventory, just for the record.
Me too.
It's too bad that they had like, what, 3 or 4 of the most legendary characters at the time, and then the fucking guy from, what's it, Penny Arcade?
No, what do you mean? He's iconic. What do you mean? He belongs there. There's not a single person out of place in that game. No, of course not.
It's like, let's it's like going to an anime convention panel and they have like 3 legendary anime movie directors and then like, no, this is not disrespect, but like a English dub voice actor for like background characters.
Well, yeah, you gotta get who you can get. You gotta get who you can get. You gotta get who you can get, man.
That's how Taiko feels in that game to me.
No, I'll have you fucking know. I played Poker Night 2 for. No, actually, I don't want to admit that with my full chest. Actually, I was such a Borderlands girly. It was not even funny. I'm better now. I promise I'm better now.
Okay. Dude, I played so much of Borderlands 2 because is there a sexy robot in Borderlands 2? I feel like that's why I played it.
No. There's a funny boy robot.
Or is he like a cyborg?
Oh yeah, there's a sexy boy robot. Zero. Yeah. He's valuable. Yeah.
Well,
he has a funny face where it changes to be like different letters and stuff.
He's just shaped like Raiden Metal Gear. No wonder I like Raiden. Okay, well. Ren having a crush on Strong Bad is so cute. Every time I think Taiko doesn't belong in Poker Night, I feel jealousy. I love the idea of seething like it should have been me.
It should have been fucking me! I want to meet Strong Bad. You know, I still think Tales from the Borderlands 1 is a great game, and I have no other thoughts on it. I have not looked back on it. Me and Dem have considered streaming the second game, the second Tales from the Borderlands game that came out last year and is currently $10 on the store shelves of every Best Buy in your area because it bombed harder than, insert a joke about bombs here. Because I've literally heard no one say a single word about that game, and I kind of want to know what's good there.
Members in chat who are like arguing with each other, can you like make Discord accounts or something? I'm really confused trying to parse your messages. Go fucking DM each other, you guys. This has nothing to do with anything we're saying or doing right now. Anyway, I don't remember anything about Borderlands, but
I think Tales from the Borderlands 1 came out on Vita, yeah? If it didn't,
I don't remember anything about Borderlands, but it got me into Wing Chun, so that's all that matters. Huh. Because of the commercial.
Yeah, I remember being so betrayed by the third game, because it sucked. And I still kind of feel a little betrayed.
Wait, what? There was a third one?
Yeah. Give me all your money! Hi, Tug Walker. Thank you, Auntie. Yeah, there was a third one. It released in like 2019. It released in 2019 because I went to PAX 2019, saw that game get revealed, watched Randy Pitchford do magic tricks for 40 minutes, and then was forced to get a picture with Randy Pitchford. There is a, I have like an Elon Musk.
What do you mean forced to?
I have like an Elon Musk Maxwell picture with Randy Pitchford that I was forced to take.
What do you mean? Who did this to you?
My fucking mother. She's like, oh, he's the video game guy. Wouldn't you like a photo? And I was trying to walk away. I got fucking Epsteined by Randy Pitchford.
You can't say it that way. You need to say it another way.
And like neither of us are happy with that photo. Like I'm sure
Yeah.
Randy Pitchford, if he had that photo on his phone, would be like, "Damn, I wasn't
Yeah.
posing sexy enough."
Oh, Byron. Yeah, so what's going on? What are we doing?
I think we're
I was
collecting
kind of hoping
coins.
this game would be less platforming and more plot.
Yeah, I kind of assumed this would be an actual video game, and I assumed
Do you
wrong.
want to know why I think Five Nights at Freddy's was Scott Cawthon's first
Because
success?
it was his first game that cut the fucking bullshit.
Yeah. There's none of fucking this.
I had a thought like 20 minutes ago that I lost, but
Story of
rest
my
in
life.
peace. Like all of Scott's games would be like 20 minutes if there wasn't if I didn't have to do this. I am
And they would
sure
be
that
better
there is
for
some
it.
motherfucker that has the most insane Scott Cawthon speedrunning knowledge, but I'm not her. You know? That's not me.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm kind of starting to feel like this game was more enjoyable when it was just me looking at the
Pictures
at the
online.
renders.
Yeah. Yeah, it is
Sad.
very beautiful though.
Hazel, my wife Hazel, is there any chance you're in chat right now?
She is.
Scott
yeah.
should have made visual novels instead of Mega Man. I like actually hard agree.
I.
Hot Mafia,
my
it
only
isn't, it
thing
isn't.
is that he makes like what 15 pre-renders. Like I feel like he would push himself to have more pre-renders if it was
Was a visual
VN,
novel.
yeah.
Yeah, and that would fucking rule.
But,
I have-
but then you get sad.
So I'm trying to learn the basics of Blender. I still don't know how to texture or anything, which is like gonna be half the battle. But my dream for a visual novel after Love in a Bottle is to make a game where I like 3D model an entire environment and like just take a bunch of screenshots inside of it at different angles to use as like sets
Yeah.
for visuals.
Yeah, every time that Thor posts a screenshot from his game, I'm like, oh my fucking god.
Yeah, fucking, I always forget that Thor's got the game dev juice. And
Yeah,
then I see a screenshot.
I
I'm
always
like,
forget
"God
because
damn."
he works on it when he feels like it. Which obviously isn't always because game dev is fucking hard. But like
Yeah, and also Thor constantly has like 20 different irons in the fire.
yeah, because Thor's a busy motherfucker because he's so fucking talented. But whenever Thor tweets out a new screenshot of his game, I'm like, oh my fucking god, dude.
Yeah, I cannot wait to play that game. And not even just because Thor is my friend. Like, I just like selfishly want to play that game because
Yeah,
it looks
exactly.
fucking awesome. Shit. Where is it? I was gonna find something.
Hold on, I'm gonna scroll up 20 minutes ago so I can find the message that made me think about what I was thinking. Re Half-Life 1. Yeah, I watched Wayne Radio TV. His Half-Life 1 series is very cute. I liked it a lot in 2020. And I watched him a bit before. He has a Yu-Gi-Oh video on his channel that I used to call the funniest YouTube video around. I have not kept up with him, but I bring up all of this to say, a Wayne, I don't know what his group of people around him are called. Is it RVTS? Does that sound right?
I have no idea.
I'm asking chat.
Oh, okay.
RTVS, yes. A clip channel for that group of people posted a clip of me and Hazel from the Channel Awesome stream. Like, the rest of their channel is all of those people, but there is just a May McDougal clip on their channel. And it is driving me insane. It is the clip where Real Sugar Baby is drowning out Hazel's thoughts. And no, there's like 5 comments on the clip, but which is pretty good for a clip channel, to be honest. one of the comments says, "How do you find these people?" And
Where do you find these freaks of nature?
the OP didn't reply anything. They just kind of played with it. Played with it like it was food.
Played with it.
But someone replied, "Oh yeah, May, capital M, is friends with semi-popular anime YouTuber Hazel with a capital H." And that comment is so fucking funny, I have not stopped thinking about it. It is the use of the tactical semi-popular that is driving me fucking insane.
Razzmatazz, that rules.
I replied to it like, "It's true, I fear." Just because I want that person to know that I've seen that comment and I love it.
Semi-popular. That's like calling someone like a D-list.
No, dude, it's the wombo
Celebrity.
combo of calling Hazel semi-popular and then insinuating that I'm even lesser than her. Like, I'm the barnacles on the bottom of her boat and we're in a shitty little dinghy in a port somewhere. And that no one loves us and that no one cares us.
If she's a dinghy and you're a barnacle, what does that make me?
You're like
Am I the fucking rope tying you guys to shore?
Yes, you're the rope tying us to shore. Yeah, the semi-popular anime girl and her friend sister.
That's really funny. Also,
Last time I was getting a haircut, I called Hazel my friend's sister to the poor haircut lady, and she could not fucking process the words I was saying.
oh my god, that poor fucking hair lady.
Because
was
I
like,
said
what the
friend, and then
fuck
I
are the
said
kids up to
sister.
these days?
Sorry, finish your thought, Alyssa. I'm so sorry.
No, I've lost my thought 12 times.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You have to realize why I'm so why I'm going at it today is because I've just kept silent for 12 hours.
I did nothing but talk for like the last 48 hours.
Yeah, that's our difference.
And well, yes. And after like hour 5, I was already like, I want to sit and be nonverbal so bad.
I want to no longer be alive. I want to be barnacle under boat.
Like, it really made me realize, and I know how prissy this is going to sound as someone who mainly works from home now, but like, no wonder working retail and retail adjacent jobs made me like
Want to die.
really insane.
Yeah.
Like, particularly insane. I can't even hang around people I like and have everything in common with for more than a few hours without being like, I gotta go stare at a wall now.
I gotta like just die. Just like go into stasis for a little bit.
Yeah. Hazel, my wife. Hazel from anime, known semi-famous
Semi-popular.
YouTube celebrity.
Not
Sorry,
even famous.
Not even famous. Semi-decently liked.
Yeah, like if you ask like a gay person on the street, like there's like a 1 in 100 chance they might know, you know?
Yeah. Hazel, my decently critically acclaimed wife. Can you get me more water, please?
I'm gonna go get more water as well, because as you can hear, my voice suddenly does that thing where I'm dying, and please help, I'm dying.
I had a story to tell May this morning, so I had to send her like a 12-part audio recording over Discord because I couldn't figure out how to type it all in text.
You wouldn't
and
have
my
been
voice
able
was
to.
so shot. Are we dead? Did we die? Are we dead and die? May? Hello? Hello, May? May? May, hello? May dead? May alive? May, can you guys hear me? Did May mute herself? Hello? Yes? She fell in. Oh.
I died.
Okay, maybe she... Oh, okay.
You know, my voice has been in this weird state where I have been talking a lot one day and then saying nothing the next.
Yeah.
Because like
that's hard.
we recorded something this week. Watch this space. And like recorded, meaning I had to like put on like the YouTuber narration voice, which is a voice I have not tapped into for 2 years at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, it does not make you realize how challenging it is to record voiceover until you do it.
Yeah, I forgot because it's been a while. I remember
Yeah.
I remember one of my old videos I recorded specifically while I was sick, so my voice would sound cooler, quote unquote.
I was about to say it pisses me off because sometimes when people's voices are like tired or raspy, they get like MILF voice. Like they
Yeah,
sound kind of like.
we had to record at like 2 p.m. to dodge the first 4 hours of MILF voice.
But for me, I don't even get MILF voice. If anything, my voice is like still kind of high pitched, and then it's just scratchy. It's bad.
Yeah,
It's very uncute. No, it is vocal fry. It's just funnier to call it MILF voice.
yeah.
Yeah, it's validating to hear other people. I mean, not that I record voice over that often, but when I do, I'm like, damn,
Yeah,
people
dude,
live like this.
it is so fucking weird to have yeah, you had such insane MILF voice on the trip. Like I wasn't even conscious of it, but it is kind of funny listening back on it. Also, someone asked earlier about the Gilkwalk VODs. The Gilkwalk story so far is gonna be that's it. That's all you're getting. But yeah, it's so fucking weird because I have not made a YouTube video since around. There was one in production in December 2021 that went to nowhere, that I recorded like an hour of audio for. But August 2021 is the last time I made a fucking YouTube video. So hearing the way I read a YouTube script, hearing that voice again, it's like, oh my god.
It's very different, right?
I forgot I had that in me.
It was shocking for me to
Because I can't read on stream. Like I stumble
Yeah.
and stumble and stumble.
I've wanted to make YouTube videos for like forever. So I have a lot of very old privated YouTube videos.
Yeah, me too, Queen. Me too.
I tweeted a screenshot from one recently of me playing Mario Party Advance. But not only was it weird, like what register of my voice I was using in that recording, but just like the way I said everything felt so like alien to me. It was surreal. I feel like there's a small enough number of people here that I don't mind saying I scripted out a crafting video script for a Anka garage kit I was going to paint, and I have some footage of it, but I could never finish putting her together because my airbrush broke.
Oh no. That's so sad.
Even though, like, I was scripting as I went along, like, I was, like, writing, like, kind of, like, almost journaling my experience of putting her together, writing funny little jokes as I went along. I was like, this is gonna be, like, a really nice, short, simple, like, craft video. I've never, like, really done that before. And I was really excited to do it, and now my airbrush is dead. I can't afford a new one.
Yeah,
It's funny too, like I was really excited to show it to everyone. But,
yeah.
oh well.
I don't want to make predictions because I've talked incessantly about my struggles with making videos and why I stopped and all of that and all of that and all of that. But there has been a creative sauce that has been recently reignited in me, and I can't promise anything, but I can at least say the things that I write down and do nothing with, like the ideas I just like shove in the liner notes and throw into Google Docs somewhere, are notes that I'm more proud of, if that makes sense. They're ideas I like more.
Yeah. Oh, I have a whole other video too that I wrote the entirety of. My intention was to turn it to an animated story time.
That's so crazy.
And I still think it's really funny. Do you guys want me to read it to you?
Hit it.
Let me find it. Hold on. Dude, I want to make Encore Garage Kits so bad. Also, everyone's saying you like my Furby video. Thank you so much. It's really embarrassing for me to watch now.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, ugh, I held on this image for too long. Or, I should have tapered in the music here like this and that. But Oh well.
Yeah,
Next time I ever
there,
get off
there,
my ass to make a video, it'll be better.
there is a cut in the Fire Punch video that literally no one else has noticed, but I still think about to this day that I fucked up it by like 2 keyframes.
That kind of shit haunts you. Yeah, I just like kind of didn't have the eye for edited videos of that style when I made the Furpy video. I was just going off like raw vibes. Like I didn't really have any particular
Yeah, yeah.
touchstones.
Also,
Um,
sorry, unrelated, speaking about the notes that I'm more proud of, that recent Twitter thread I had about my convenience store merchandiser job, quote tweeting the beautiful, wonderful Nathan D. Hernandez art. That a lot of those notes were some notes that I had after playing myhouse.wad. Because there's a really nice gas station in that game, and those notes kind of reemerged out of my body when I saw that piece of art. So there have been little bits of pieces of May McDougal writing sprinkled around on the floor. If you look, there's like bird seed falling out of the trees.
so before I read this, I'll preface it. I probably wrote it a little bit childishly just because,
It was storytime animation, right?
working for a storytime animation children YouTuber, I was kind of like, oh, we'll probably like collab. So I want this to be appropriate for his audience. If I made this like right now, I would put more of the F word in it.
You put the fuck word in it, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. I once read an article about philosophers asking artists if they'd still make art if they knew all of planet Earth was about to die in a year. The idea being, does the act of doing what you do hold inherent value to you? Or does it lose all meaning when the promise of leaving behind a legacy for future generations is dashed? Because a lot of artists care about the idea of leaving a piece of themselves behind through their work, even if they don't share that art with anyone else while they're alive. I think it's just a natural human desire to want to make some small mark, some lingering after image of your existence. All this is to say, if I die young in the heat death of the universe, having never made anything of lasting value, I at least need to let everyone know my snake invasion story so that the future traveling aliens can hear about it. So anyway, here it is. I feel like there's a better way to word that paragraph, but I wrote this 3 years ago, so.
You're okay, Queen. That intro fucking rocked.
Thank you. Backstory. I lived in the same general area of Southern California all my life, and I've seen snakes before, but like only in places where they're supposed to be. In the mountains, at pet stores, in the snake section, in videos online of snakes. The point is I've never seen a snake somewhere unexpected. Now, admittedly, I'm an indoor person, partly because I'm afraid of going outside because it's got like spiders and snakes, but mostly because I work remotely. And then I put in parentheses, drawing of me sitting at my computer labeled work computer that I'm definitely working on and not using to play Sonic Heroes.
Do you think we're getting a Sonic Heroes PC port one day? What's the Alyssa take on this?
We can only hope. It was night, and I was drawing in the dark because my wife Hazel was already asleep. I felt at peace. It was quiet. I was drawing for fun for myself. I was listening... Wow, as age as this. I was listening to Vinny play Minecraft. That month had been pretty tiring for me, so this moment of solitude meant a lot. Now, there'd been a couple of moths in the room, which isn't that big of a deal, but I bring this up because our cat Wander logged on and started thrashing around in the dark uncharacteristically. He likes to hunt the moths, so I ignored him, assuming that he found one and was trying to catch it. But the thrashing started to get intense. Like, he was running around the room really freaking out, like knocking things over. So I worried it was a particularly large bug and turned on my phone flashlight. If only that was all it had been. It was like a horror movie. I saw slithering just outside of my range of visibility and started mentally preparing myself to meet Jesus. It was entirely possible that this was the final chapter of the cringe compilation known as My Life. That's very animation YouTuber. I would probably kill that joke now, but it's fine.
Like, if this was 2016, I would have laughed.
Yet somehow when I pointed the light at the bundle of suspicious coils in the corner of the room that Wander was hissing at, snake as a possibility hadn't even occurred to me yet. I thought it was a sock or a music cable or something. And then I finally got a delicious eyeful of it moving, and I did the brave thing, and I screamed so much that I woke up everybody in the house.
I really love the idea of describing an XLR cable as a music cable.
Yeah, that's another thing I would definitely
No, I love it. I love it. I genuinely love it.
Um, Anyway, yeah, there was just somehow a random California king snake in my bedroom. It wasn't anything dangerous, and in fact, it's apparently a really popular snake to keep as a pet, so it's
Aw.
entirely possible that it was someone's abandoned pet. If so, way to go, asshole. You abandoned your boy and traumatized me for life. The abandon your boy joke is also very 2020. Damn, memes are so like
You're referencing. No one would have
ephemeral.
noticed. No one would have noticed if you didn't point it out.
No, I know. It's just funny to me how ephemeral memes are. They're here and they're gone.
They
They're
really
so
are.
disposable. My favorite part of this was before my brave roommates charged in to capture the beast, they kept asking me what it looked like and how big it was. I think the raw fear made it seem way bigger in my mind, so I described it as about this big, and then I put parentheses picture. But it was only about this big, parentheses picture. It was a visual medium, so pretend you can.
Would it have been pictures of different snakes, or would it have been like,
no, like
the same
a
picture
of me
small?
holding, like a picture of me holding my hands out really big.
Yeah.
And then a picture of like, yeah.
I have a snake story once you're done, but I am excited to hear more about your snake story.
Also, fun fact, every animal control I called was useless. They were either closed because it was the middle of the night, or they refused to come and get the snake because it wasn't dangerous enough. Sure, maybe it's non-venomous, but it's called a king snake. It eats other bigger snakes, for God's sake. Water is just a weirdly shaped chicken nugget at that rate. Also, the furries who follow me on Twitter were way more useful in giving me practical advice. Thank you, my brethren.
I tweeted about my creaky doors recently on Twitter, and they
I was like,
also
what
helped me out.
ARG is May
No,
foreshadowing?
no, it's not ARG. Literally, just my house is creaky right now. I promise not everything I do is some fucking elaborate hint at something more.
I was like, what bit is this gonna be? May's gonna do a creaky house
We're
bit.
gonna get killed by the creaker.
Next paragraph says, yeah, that's right. While my roommates tried to capture that guy and put him safely into a pillowcase, I did what any Californian does when faced with the forces of nature, and I tweeted about it. I have a lot of young followers, so usually I try to set a good example. Wow, this is so
Whoa.
2020. I don't try to set a good example anymore.
Talk about Donkey Kong being an impossible god. If I was a 15-year-old and I learned about Donkey Kong's godhood, I would find a new religion.
But I was really scared, okay? I deleted them after the fact, but my tweets looked like this. And then screenshot of all caps censored swearing.
Aww.
It's wow, I can't believe I used to not swear on Twitter. That's so weird. What a faker.
Did you have like a predominantly child audience? Like actually?
I was a little more open about what I was doing for work at the time, so I was kind of afraid of having crossover with my boss's audience who are predominantly children.
Yeah.
So I did try not to be too vulgar on the internet, but now I just fucking tweet about like anime nipples every day.
Anime nipples that you drew.
Yeah.
Soon to be in your new game.
I was so freaked out, I even called my boss to wake him up and tell him how scared I was. The first thing he said to me on the phone was, in full sincerity, am I dreaming? Sorry about that one, Tim. I made a lot of jokes about the whole situation, but I really can't understate how much it scared me. I felt like my safe space had been violated. It's like finding out that myth about swallowing spiders in your sleep is actually true, and now you have to live with the horrible reality that spiders could be entering you at your most vulnerable. It was like Schrodinger's cat, except the cat's a snake and it could just randomly be in your room at any time for no reason at all. All I can say is thank goodness for my Chad roommates, because if it had just been me and Hazel, we would have had to break our lease and leave all our worldly possessions behind, including Wander. Hazel talking to me. We'll leave Wander to fight the snake, and whichever one survives will be our new son.
Aww.
And that's the end of that.
Are you actually that scared of like pests?
Yes, I am. Like even fairly benign
Like
pests.
spiders?
Yes, I am.
Wow.
Mortally afraid of spiders.
I used to be afraid of spiders until my first year at a summer camp. I wasn't a counselor. I was a camper. I remember me and a friend were so terrified by daddy longlegs. Even though those aren't spiders, they're fakers, they're posers. Who cares?
They're scary though. They're long.
Well, no, because there'd be like 800 of them in your tent, and whenever you'd flick the wall, they'd all fall down onto you. Yes. So we were like terrified of them. Also, I think that was a Link's Awakening egg.
Kitty, my hands just got so sweaty when you said that.
But no, the next year we came back and we drowned them all in buckets and we made them fight for each other's lives. Like we'd throw a bunch of them in a bucket and we'd start flooding in water and we'd watch them like crawl over each other to try and not drown. So I beat the fear of
It's
spiders
literally
out
a
of
scene
me.
in Akiba Maid War.
I beat the fear of spiders out of me by killing them real hard. And then also I was never scared of roaches because they were my roommates.
Oh god. Roaches are in that size category of like I shut down. Like I can't even deal with that because it's like not only do I hate bugs when they're alive, but I hate bugs when they're dying because the idea
They die
of
weird.
yeah, not only do they die weird, but like when they get above a certain size, I feel like kind of fucked up killing them. You know what I mean?
They're
Like,
not people.
well, when you hear them crunch, that's when like I'm
That's the
perturbed.
taste.
What are you, fucking Puma and Timon? What's wrong with you?
That's like
The taste?
that's like the je ne sais quoi of their death. Like it's what makes it feel good. The crunch is the point. But no, sorry, my snake story it came to me earlier. I remember getting like a plastic tub of like little critters, and I got a little plastic snake when I was younger from the local museum. And I swear to God, I remember one day I was playing with the little plastic snake. I looked away and it was fucking real. There was a real baby snake in my home. And
What?
like I know this isn't like a baby dream because I remember my mom and grandma having to get the snake out of the home. So I think playing with like a vessel that was shaped like the snake, it was like, oh, this is a smoke
What if
spot.
all
This is
along it was a
chill.
real snake and it was just like scared stiff, so it didn't move at all while you were playing?
That's kind of hard as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. But I remember being so scared, and then we went to the local steak shop called Captain Gus.
I feel
I love
like the
Pennsylvania.
last like 5 sentences you've said have been way too much information for me to process. Yeah, the fact that Gino just like casually deals with like
Monkeys
scorpions
and
and shit,
dogs
and
and
monkeys.
scorpions and the creatures
and the peaker.
and the feaker.
Like, I don't know how he does it. I mean, I know that when it's just inevitable you do get
Yeah, when
used to it. So
when you're immersed,
it's
in
a
it,
little
like,
bit
oh,
of
it's okay.
it's a prissy little house cat thing for me to be afraid of bugs and critters, but part of it is also it's gonna sound like me making an excuse. Part of it truly is a sensory thing. Like bugs scare me.
Hashtag West Coast elitism moment.
I know, but I pictured the sensation of those things touching me, and it like scares me so much I can't deal.
I accidentally just pressed escape and it closed the game.
Oh, may die. Does this game have autosave?
I don't know. Hey, Scott. Man. For some reason, whenever I run into a like an audio issue, your mic gets bad suddenly.
Mine, really?
Yeah, you're better now. You got fixed.
Huh, that's weird.
Wait, did he write that seizure warning himself?
It's very like, no one's ever worded it this way before.
He like copied 5 different ones into a Word doc and kind of got... I don't know if this is a universal problem, but sometimes when you're copying something into Twitter mobile app, it'll jumble the top of your paragraph and the bottom of your paragraph. So like it'll start in the middle of a sentence and then it'll end with the start of your first sentence. And that's what that looked like.
I took a nap and I feel like I've been pretty cogent, but hearing what you just explained made me feel like maybe I'm still a little bit high. Like, as you were explaining whatever it was you were just explaining, I felt like you were taking little blocks out of my brain and moving them around and reorganizing
Yeah, I
my
just
brain.
installed the Minecraft texture pack that makes the blocks into like spheres. I just fucking sphered your brain, dog. You got sphered.
Dude, I got fucking speared on.
Dude, this specific pre-render right here is fucking insane.
I really like it. The lighting in this entire setting is so good.
Like, look at him go.
This is like, I wish this game was better because anytime I see anything that isn't the fucking actual gameplay, I feel like a pang of like, God, I want this Riz. I want to be making a game that looks this way, but it's just a visual novel.
You literally just make it so you could actually date the robots and also they're all girls.
Yeah, easy, easy. You know,
Like, dude, you could ride like her little platform. Like she could take you on little trips.
aww, I can show you the world.
Yeah, but she's like a girl.
Yeah, Aladdin was like a girl to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I kind of was hoping that this would be a little more of a point and click because it was giving me Darkseid vibes from the
I assumed
screenshots.
it was a point and click until it wasn't. And I
Yeah.
kind of don't want to go back to FNAF 2 because that game kind of sucked. I think
if
what we
we
might
just-
do is that we might play FNAF 2 on my Switch with cheat codes and also subtitles so we could read.
Oh fuck, I forgot the Switch version had subtitles.
Yeah, I know. It's so weird that they did not backport any of that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab more water and grab my Switch controller because my voice is doing that thing again where
Swag.
I'm dying.
Swag.
Okay, chat, sorry, I saw the words pro-life and I got activated.
So, yeah, go for it.
This game, despite what the stream was originally titled and what a lot of people have said, The Desolate Hope might not be about abortion.
Mhm.
It might generally just
It's not
be
might.
about...
He has said before.
It,
It is specifically about.
he said it's specifically about people that die too young and like their lives being snuffed out and like imagining them living on and et cetera, et cetera. I know.
He specifically had like close friends lose a child
Yeah.
that they wanted to have.
Yes.
And
yes.
it was kind of about the sorrow of losing a young life. And because he is Christian, people took it as like, oh, this is obviously a pro-life message. And he said, no, it's not. I guess you could interpret it that way, but like this is what I was writing about. So
I think he explicitly says no. It's exactly what I said it was. Like,
yeah.
and like this isn't like a secret Scott
I
Cawthon's
mean-
pro-choice, but like
No, I don't
this
think
game
that
isn't
either, but
pro-life, if that makes sense.
it is neutral life.
Depends on the day of the week. Alright, I'm gonna grab more water.
Oh, so like how Catholic babies go to hell when they're not baptized. I don't know how that's related, but that's a really funny sentence. Anyway, someone asked me if it was the compressor in my airbrush that died. To be real with you, and this is like why the phrase "you get what you pay for" exists. I bought like the cheapest airbrush, like portable airbrush I could on Amazon for like $30. And it was working great-ish, I guess, for something that cheap. But then just like the little like I don't know what to call it. The thing that you press on to spray, like just like snapped and like just kind of wiggles around loosely now. And I tried taking it apart, putting it back together several times, and it just didn't work. And it's like, I guess it was only $30, although now that I'm like sort of halfway unemployed, $30 sounds like a lot of money to me. The trigger, thank you, yeah. The Iblis trigger. I feel like I've said before on stream that I'm very amused by religions that have like a statute of limitations for children. Like you are allowed to go to heaven until this age, and then it's possible for you to go to hell. Like, how do you decide when a child is like hellbound? It's really fucked up. I love Helpy. I love all the little animated renders of Helpy from Pizzeria Simulator. Do I have any favorite model kit catalogs or books? I collected a whole bunch of replica magazines from like really dirt cheap auctions on Yahoo Auctions Japan. I would be happy to have more of them, to be honest. Like I pull those books out and I look at them over and over again. Like a lot of books, I kind of look at it once or twice. I put it on the shelf. I forget I own it because I have object permanence issues. But I look at my replicant issues constantly. Is it true that doing the sign of the cross is like dialing a phone? I have no idea what you mean. I'm not Catholic. Or rather, I wasn't Catholic when I was being taken to church. I was non-denominational. Have you ever done any other model kits? I have a few different like half-built like model kits. Um, I have one of Lum that again it got seized because my airbrush broke. But I was actually like completely resculpting her face because it was a very old plastic model kit, and her face was, let's just say, like a little bit scary. So I was like putting over her entire face and like sanding it down and like resculpting it. I was really excited to finish it, and then all my hopes and dreams got torpedoed. Any Yuri group you've been following? Um, no, but I actually just tried to read Gunjo for the first time, which if you don't know, Gunjo is like a notorious like toxic Yuri manga. It's an older like josei serialization that I don't think ever got finished. Um, and it is just like there are a lot of different kinds of art that I can enjoy, but to be frank, Gunjo is like astonishingly ugly. Like kind of mind-bogglingly ugly. When you get into it and you've like kind of have been reading it for a while, you sort of acclimate to its ugliness, but after about 11 chapters, I was sort of like, I feel like I get the idea. Is it true that Ancora is very swag? No, she's not swag at all. She's very lame. Um, any tips on how to get into sculpting? That's a good question.
I
I
said
feel
you
like
scroll past all the hentai games on my Switch in such a deep, palpable shame. You had to
uh
be there. You had to be there. I'm sorry.
so so to be real, like I feel like being able to draw dimensionally helps a lot with sculpting, like because a lot of it's just being able to imagine things at different angles, which is much more of a developed skill than one would realize. Because even like at points in my life where I felt like I was okay at drawing, like turning something dimensionally in a space was pretty difficult, at least for me. But if you struggle to draw things dimensionally, we have technology and it's really easy to download 3D models and rotate them. So something I think that like even when I've drawn mock-ups of what I wanted to sculpt, that really helps is posing a 3D model and then taking a whole bunch of screenshots of it at different angles. Print it at the size you want to sculpt at, and then use that as a reference to kind of like hold your sculpture up to. That was like a really big help when I was like sculpting little characters. I want to get back to sculpting characters from scratch, but I've been in doll customization hell. Um, all right. I fell behind a bunch of text messages in chat because I was answering that question. What are your favorite Jackbox games? I like the Jackbox game where you have to create and pitch a product, but
Yes.
I only like it when I'm with a charismatic group of friends. Because if you get one single bitch who's like, I'm shy, I'm like not that good at
Yeah, dude,
presentations, immediately
if they don't
it's
stand
not
up and
fun.
immediately sell their fucking soul
You
for their
have to put your
product,
whole pussy in it.
get
Okay,
your
I'm
fucking
sorry.
pussy out.
No ego. Do not bring your ego to Jackbox night. I don't want to hear it.
Dude, if you're not saying the cum word and laughing so fucking hard, get out.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, they added an aspect ratio button. I don't think this was in this game last time I played it.
Oh, whoa.
Oh my god. I don't think I've seen 4x3 FNAF 2 in actually a decade.
That's crazy. Um, hang on. I saw people reacting to how ugly Gunjo is. If you think that her normal art is ugly, when she draws like a semi like chibi character, like not fully like teeny tiny little chibi, but like when she draws like kind of a simplified silly face,
Dude, this is fucking me up so bad. Are you seeing
it's
this?
it's ugly as sin. Why does this feel like fucked up Minecraft FOV?
Dude,
I don't know why I'm acting like FOV only exists in Minecraft,
no, it
sorry.
does. You're right. I have not seen this in 4x3, I think, ever?
This is this is like looking at a piece of art and realizing that you've only ever seen it with like the wrong calibration on your screen.
Yeah, yeah, like I'm like, oh fuck, there's colors here that weren't there before.
That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment
This
is
is
committed to
this
family
is
fun and above all,
crazy.
they've spent a small
Oh, are
portion
you
of
streaming the
their
game to me again or
I
no?
am, yeah, yeah.
facial
What? Where
recognition,
is it?
advanced
Discord.
mobility. They
Ugh.
even let them walk around
But
drinking
it made the okay, here it is.
But most importantly,
Is it just me or is
we're
the
all
way
headed to
Discord's
some
like
kind of criminal
viewing
database so they can
streams
detect a predator along the
UI
way.
like really
Hey,
kind of
we should be
fucked
paying
up?
them to guard
Like it's
Yeah.
now
like
that
I
being
always kind
said,
of feel like it's
some
an
new systems
accident when I
provided
successfully set up looking at multiple screens for my friends.
Dude,
Like I know how to do it, but it doesn't feel like the right way to do it, you know?
having the radar cheat on makes me realize how much of a fucked up little withered polycule that's going on here. All four of them dead in the same exact room.
even attempted to get into his office.
Holy kill just because they're all together.
No, because they're like all on top of each other and like they're molding into one creature at this point. But like in a way that only love can provide.
Oh my God, Starstorm, you saying that just reminded me. I once played what's it called? It's like telephone but for drawing, where like people write a prompt and then they have to draw it and then the next person describes it. What is that called?
A
Gartic phone.
Garphone? Oh yeah.
Gartic phone. I played Gartic phone with a bunch of my friends and none of them speak English.
ASMR.
And it made me realize that so many of my like tools for being funny were taken away from me. Like I couldn't just say cum or pussy and instantly get laughs. I was
Dude,
like,
life is so
these
hard.
jokes and drawings have to be legible to people who don't speak English. It was hard.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I couldn't even imagine. Like I'm not even funny in English.
I think that most of the humor that came out of me, unfortunately, came from moments where I couldn't read a kanji fast enough because Gartic phone, like everything is timed. So like
Aw,
you
so you
really
had to
needed
like
to be
debase
on your
yourself.
feet.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I had one time where, and it was a fucking word I knew. So I was pissed off that I like in the moment didn't read it right. It
You
was
did the true friend group fucking Jesus moment where you pin yourself to the cross for comedy.
it was Husen, which is balloon. But I could only in the moment recognize the word hu or like it means like air or like sky or whatever. So I was really confused and I thought maybe it was talking about like I don't know. I don't even remember what I drew. It was fucking illegible.
What is it with
And I
you and
just like
balloons
drew
recently?
I drew the kanji I couldn't read and drew question marks all over it. People thought that was funny, so at least they laughed.
I feel like there's a phase that people go through where they're like, oh, self-deprecation is funny. And then they learn suddenly that it's not funny anymore, and they have to pull out as fucking fast as possible.
You have to do it the right way. Like if it's just like, oh, woe is me, I suck so much. It's like, ugh, dude, you're fucking scaring the hose off
Bro,
with these
you're
vibes.
27. What are you doing?
Is there a FNAF fan game you're looking forward to playing? I'm actually really looking forward to reevaluating Five Nights at Wario's or whatever it's called.
Oh, yeah. We should probably hit some of those fan games today, since Desolate Hope is a lot shorter than I thought it would be.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do
Can you
it.
hit the spreadsheet for me and see what's in the FNAF tutorial? It should
Is
be in
it
your email.
pinned in my email?
Yeah.
I probably deleted the email. Hold on.
Oh no! It should also be in the.
I have like one megabyte left in my like Google space
Oh my
right
gosh!
now.
Alright, let me reping you with it.
Yeah,
I
thank
hope
you.
that Freddy won't hurt me.
Thank you, thank you.
Did you ever see Foxy the Pirate? Oh wait, Foxy. Oh yeah, Foxy.
Oh my god! Ow! Google Sheets white cracker white. I
Invokes, I used to be really good at just like turning off the swearing brain, because whenever I was around like family or whatever, or children, which I often was like for work or whatever. Um,
Oh, dude, I would totally say fuck around those kids, and it would, I like,
no,
my
dude,
job was on the line.
there's still like a white mom part of me that when like me or my friends like swear and I see like a child under the age of 15 and like earshot, I'm like, guys, shut the fuck up. You can't be saying that kind of shit around that
I
child.
think that's like the homeschooling queen.
It is the homeschooling.
Because when I
But
see a
I can
child, I'm like,
never
if I say fuck, that kid's gonna laugh really hard.
no, you know what it is? You know what it is genuinely though? I don't hate swearing around children because I think that it's too vulgar for them. I hate it because I empathize with the feeling I had as a child when I felt like I was going to get in trouble for hearing a swear word. You know? Like, oh no, my dad's gonna get mad because those boys over there are saying the F word. Like I feel
The F word is
empathy
fuck, to be
for the
clear.
for the child maybe getting like a little bit scared thinking like uh-oh this is something I'm not allowed to hear. I have empathy for that, not for the idea of like corrupting the children by them hearing me say shit.
Oh my god, it's Balloon Boy! Hi, Balloon Boy.
Oddly, I feel like seeing this game in like fucking warped ass 4-3 is making me like the visuals more.
Yeah, I feel like there's kind of a side effect of this game looking like fucking Dookie and sounding like Dookie and being shit is that the only way to play it is stretched as fuck! There's something in my house! Sorry, I heard something drop and I got scared.
The first time Hazel's little sister was permitted by God damn. Husen was a very good coincidence vocab word for the chat today because Fusen boy just fucking got our ass.
Oh, that was really cute. That was like, we did like a learning.
Yeah, we did like a
You've
learning.
loved balloons recently.
Fusen otoko. I was literally sleeping. I'm so sorry.
Dude, whenever someone falls asleep to the stream,
scary got
it's
us.
funny.
Literally Tom
Whenever
and
I get
Jerry.
like a comment on the VODs that like, oh yeah, I fell asleep to the stream and then I woke up, I laugh hard. Like, I feel bad. I feel genuinely bad. Because, like, I'm imagining someone that, like, has to work at fucking Starbucks at 6 a.m. Like, they're called into their shift for 2 hours from now, and I woke them up early. But also, it's, like, it's kind of a little funny.
Yeah. Anyway, when Hazel's mom let her like young little sister swear in front of us for the first time, like I was so delighted. We were like clapping and cheering, like,
Aw.
"Yay, say bitch again!"
That's literally how I feel whenever, like a little kid curses in front of me. It's like, oh my god, yes, you've learned well.
Yeah.
No, I scream during these streams, not just because I'm a cowardly baby who screams at anything, but because I am trying to do everything in my power to stop that evil farming game coming from my community. Like, I am doing everything in my power to make sure bitches do not fucking dream while these streams are happening. I'm trying to crush your dreams.
You're a fucking, what are they called? The little creatures in Japanese mythology that eat, you're a baku. You eat the fucking dreams. The poster simply labeled celebrate is really funny. That's the Christian Riz and Scott, I feel like. A poster that just says celebrate is very Christian.
Yeah. I'm joking. If organically is the keyword. If you fuckers try and, like, make up a thing, that's lame. But, like, if an organic That Evil Farm game spawns from my streams, I would laugh so hard. Did the idea of someone hear, like, their barely conscious brain hearing my voice and being like, yeah, there's a scary game where insert something happens, is something very funny to me. It'll probably happen for that, like, that birdcage game I just described. Oh, hey, Foxy.
What the fuck are you guys talking about? Evil farming game? What is this?
It's the evil farming game that was lost media for a while, quote unquote, but it was really just someone that fell asleep while listening to a Vinny stream where he described like
Oh.
an evil farming game he was thinking about, and the person dreamed it as real.
Oh, okay. I vaguely remember this. I love Gay
Oh, also
Otis.
Linus, pay attention. This is like the
Hazel said it was
first.
Joel.
This is the
Everyone's
sorry,
saying it
it's
was Joel.
I'm sorry, I was just reading what chat said.
What
This is like
were you saying?
the first major Feminist Freddy's lore moment. So sit your ass down
Yeah,
and
yeah,
listen.
yeah. So your ass down and listen. We got the purple guy. Hey, Doug Walker.
He just killed those kids. I think Doug Walker said, "Give me all your money," right as the kid died. It's like poetry; it rhymes.
Don't worry, chat member. Despite having seen like every single Five Nights at Freddy's game like 500 times, I still make the window small when I watch it,
Dude,
so that
these
the
games
jump
are
scares
scary.
don't scare me.
Oh my god, I so hope that Gay Otis is real for someone. I've tried to revisit Gay Otis.
I want everyone to draw their headcanons of what Gay Otis looks like. Can you like give us a little bit of like a common thread, May, of what you think it like? Don't fully describe Gay Otis in appearance so that we don't limit the creative scope.
Well, I can describe where he was. He was on a pirate ship, like an Atari, like pixel art. Slightly better than Atari. It'd be like what people would call a SNES-like, but it would be like it'd have slightly better pixel art than a SNES could have possibly produced.
Yeah.
So he was on a pirate ship, and his name was Gay Otis, and I don't remember if he was a guy or he was a furry. So realistically, you could go either way.
A guy or a furry.
Like he was
The two
Gay
genders.
Otis. Like he could have been. Yeah, I would say he probably has a silly little hat.
Gay Otis is Tumblr sexy man material.
Like I don't know what Gay Otis looked like because I want to revisit him. Like I hope I go to sleep tonight and I see him again and I can come to you like a mama bird with a bushel of worms in her mouth and feed you Gay Otis lore. But I only saw him once, and to go back to that dream, I would have to go back to the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 Roach House.
Oh, that's hard. Can I tell my like Donkey Kong dream in full now?
Yes,
now that I'm not
yes,
limited
yes.
by
Twitter
by
character
the
limits.
fucking jail cell bars of Twitter.com. So there was like a lot going. Like sometimes my dreams feel like they have a lot of complicated systems happening, and I don't really know how to describe it beyond that.
I
Yeah,
have
I think
like
that's
video
kind of
game
a common
logic
dream thing.
sometimes.
Sometimes, but sometimes it's just kind of like a lot of different complicated, interconnected, like machinations happening that make perfect sense in the dream, but it's like almost impossible to remember the details of them or describe them once I wake up.
Yeah, I think that's like dreams. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's pretty common. So this dream in particular had like shit going on. Like there was like interpersonal drama left and right, like romances being formed and allegiances being broken, and yet I don't remember who like Donkey Kong's enemies were, but they thought that
Donkey Kong for a split second. When you said his name, it all came crashing back to me.
they thought that they had killed him in a battle, and they like buried him underground, like under a mountain, and that there he lay for decades to come. And then in the present time, like his enemies were kind of like setting up a whole new, I don't know, like political system in his absence.
Who are Donkey Kong's enemies?
I don't know. I mean, maybe it was just like the Kremlings or whatever, but they're kind of more vague of an entity than that in my dream. So much like a Jesus figure, Donkey Kong, once thought dead, sort of appeared, and his enemies were like, who are you? Like, you're not really him. He's been dead for years. And Donkey Kong was like very like quiet and resigned because he hadn't spoken in decades.
Yeah.
So he was just very calmly like, You buried me under the mountain. You thought me gone, but you thought wrong. Because he like explains that he like entered this fucking avatar state, like a healing, like meditative, like
Donkey Kong's a poet.
state. And like doing that like saved his life and
Alyssa,
allowed him to enter a
do
stasis.
you think Donkey
Yes.
Kong had a beautiful way with words and like love and knowledge of the world before he went into stasis, or do you
It
think
was
that was like a
after the stasis.
meditation?
The stasis changed him.
So like, was he normal Donkey Kong before that?
Yes.
Okay, so why was he killed?
He was all like banana slam before, and then they like fucking they ganked him, and he like
Then he
pretended to
became
be dead.
Jesus.
Yeah. So then like they're like, well, we'll make sure you die this time. And then yeah, he said his like fucking like
His Goku
lines that go
phrase.
hard bullshit like you can try but you will fail. And then like he fucking
That's crazy,
like I think
Donkey
there was
Kong.
something there was like some kind of crazy lore to his like biology where it was like if he just like went stock still and like pretended to be dead again, like nothing could hurt him. It was very strange.
Wow.
I know
Donkey
that like
Kong's so wonderful.
me trying to explain the machinations of this stream just kind of make it more convoluted and less interesting now
No,
now that
it's
I'm saying it out
beautiful.
loud. But yeah, it was almost kind of like he had achieved nirvana. Yeah, exactly.
I feel accomplished to know more about Donkey Kong. I could follow his teachings if he taught.
I'm glad. So what cheat codes do we have on?
All of them, and the game's still kind of impossible. I know that's because I don't know how to play the game, but I'm not really
Goddamn.
ready to learn or want to learn.
Fair. You trimmed an anime episode without watching any of the previous ones. Yeah, Hazel's right that like I don't think that this is what inspired it in my dream, but it did have the exact kind of flavor of melodrama that like 90s Archie Sonic comics had.
I always lose
Donkey
my
Kong.
fucking mind when I wake up the next morning and I know exactly what caused my dream.
Oh yeah, yeah, totally.
I got a comment on I think one of the Fool's Gold VODs recently from a guy pretending to be Ken Penders. The world's so beautiful and so large.
I love the fucking human conscience because at least to our knowledge, humans are like one of the few living creatures that have like incredibly in-depth imaginative ability, like to think of hypotheticals and to entertain ourselves to such a degree with them. And it's so funny that this manifests in our subconscious in ways such as I had a dream Donkey Kong was unkillable and
Gay
also kind of a
Otis.
Christ allegory, and also gay Otis.
Yeah, I fall asleep to music, so my dreams have like weird soundtracking to them. I once described my dreams as happening in scenes, and Coffee said, "Oh yeah, that's the least surprising thing you've ever said to me." Because of
What
course,
does that mean?
because I'm a little movie girly. Of course, I dream in scenes.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Because like I kind of dream in set pieces and scenes, you know.
Hmm. Yeah, I feel like my dreams are also formatted in a way that makes a lot of sense for how I think when I'm conscious. Like, I've said before that unless I am specifically going out of my way to have a thought, if that makes sense, like my brain does just kind of operate on like caveman mode, or like sometimes I'm just like I think I've said this before, maybe even on a stream. Sorry, I always say this because I'm self-conscious of repeating
I do
myself.
it too.
Uh, but just like I feel like sometimes when people say like, "Oh yeah, I was spacing out," or like I wasn't thinking about anything, like there's still like kind of something going on in their brain. I feel like I genuinely like when I say I wasn't thinking about anything, I wasn't thinking about anything. I need to know if there are more freaks in the world. Got nothing going on in there sometimes.
I don't get it because I genuinely don't think I have the ability to not think about something, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Like I've heard a lot of my friends say that, and maybe it's no coincidence that also I have a lot of friends who have like ADHD.
Yeah.
So that may have something to do with it.
How do I get rid of this sexy girl? He's a boy.
But yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I mean, like when I hear friends with ADHD talking about things like that, like I feel like I can't not think. I'm like, oh, I definitely don't have ADHD. because sometimes it's just
It
straight
can
up
be empty
elevator
in there
music.
sometimes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Our guard during the day has reported nothing unusual, and he's on watch from opening till close.
I love it when dreams are like anthologies. Like there's like a lot of separate different stories going on. Sometimes there's like a little thematic thread, but not
Dude,
always.
I always get so like geeked. I feel like I'm being rewarded for following my own cinematic universe. When my dreams have sequels.
Aw, yeah, that's so
Like I
fun.
tend to have dream sequels pretty often. Like I've had like five
Really?
parters.
Really? That's cool.
And with
I've
like
had dreams
shit
that I
being
desperately
consistent
like
between
wanted
the
to get
first
myself
one.
to dream. I've had dreams I desperately wanted to get myself to like continue. Like I need to know what happens next, but yeah.
I want a gay Otis sequel is what I'm saying. Like I'll go back to the Roach House if I can learn more about him.
I also want to know more about Gay
We need
Otis.
to do like a May McDougal dream seance stream where we beam you in my fucking brain so we can learn about gay
We all
Otis.
hold hands and surround you and like chant atonally. Gay
Yeah.
Otis, Gay Otis, Gay Otis.
Gay Otis.
And we like gradually like lift the pitch until like what sounds like no sound is coming out of our mouths. Meanwhile, I'm lighting candles around your body.
You know, I've had sequels to dreams from like 15 years ago. Like
Whoa!
I keep it fucking it's stacked.
Fucking ting tang walla walla bing bang.
The worst part, chat, is that I'm not scared of Bonnie. He's very cute. I almost called her she again. Bonnie's very cute. Marcy did a really good job on these BRB and pre-stream screens, by the way. Oh, I didn't spill my monster. I'm drinking a Diet Coke. I'm not scared of Bonnie, but I am so terminally embarrassed by what was just described as Diddy Kong noises. I'm never living it down.
Post past it, queen. It's okay.
I sounded like if you dropped a baby in the enclosure. I'm like, oh my fucking god, there's a baby in here. I'm a monkey. I think I gotta kill that thing.
Great statue. To catch you up on the Gay Otis lore, May had a dream about trying to get an ending in FNAF? Was it a new FNAF game?
It was FNAF 4, but also it was my childhood roach home, and the animatronics were my family.
Yeah, and there was an ending called the Gay Otis ending, so we've all been kind of chasing the high of wanting to know more about Gay Otis.
Yeah.
And that's all you need to know.
Yeah, I've considered clipping out the Gay Otis section of the Pokemon Snakewood VOD, but
You should.
Adobe Premiere is
Oh,
bad
yeah.
on my computer.
Yeah.
So it'll take
Yeah.
like 2 fucking days for
Gino,
literally minimal editing.
I have that, but when I'm about to fall asleep. Like, I'll suddenly have, like, an entire banger song pop into my head, and I don't have the, like, ability to even know how to transcribe those ideas for myself, so they just disappear into the ether.
I'm gonna ask Hazel if I can tell one of my dreams quickly.
You gotta ask her permission. Does it involve her?
No!
Why do we need Hazel approval for this one?
It'll make sense when I cool. So a while ago, it'll make sense in a second why I'm asking. I'll have to search it up quickly. Shout out to the fucking the Dream channel in our one Discord server. Back in April, I had a dream the band Crying had a song named John Fenneth with an opaque lyric regarding Charlie Bit My Finger, and the song could only be found in the middle of a video essay about like an OG online world MMO chat room game that had a marijuana leaf villain.
I really like every element of that.
I googled John Feneth in such a shock waking up, finding out none of this was real. I only googled the song in the dream because I heard the Charlie Bit My Fingers lyric. So, if you recognize the name John Feneth, that's why.
Let's start making like vague tweets about John Feneth and get John Feneth on
Hazel,
Google's
I'm sorry,
SEO.
Alyssa.
Yes.
The last track on the new Hazel record.
Oh, that's where that name came.
John Feneth is my fucking dream.
Oh, gotcha. That's really funny.
She sent me that track and I was like, oh my fucking god, I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, so yeah, I had a fucking... No, because the big part of the dream that really had me excited is it wasn't just Charlie Bit My Finger, but it was because it was the first crying track in 6 years, because they haven't released music since 2016. Dude, they have like a fucking Facebook post talking about new music in 2019, and every day I think about what happened to that music. Every fucking day.
Dude, I'm still fucking waiting for Proto Man Act 3. I don't even want to hear about it.
No, the fucking worst part about crying is it's like, I'm okay if they never make another record, because Fleeting Gales is like the best record ever made. So like, I'm content. I should be content with what I have.
Sure.
But it's so good I want more, you know?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair about Act 3, they've like pretty much released half the album in the form of singles released like every 5 years. But still. Yeah, I'm curious, going back to the subject of dreams, if there's ever been, I mean, I'm sure there have been, but like someone who is consistently able to kind of control their dreams. Like,
I hear people claim that they can do that, but that feels like a lie.
Not speaking outside of like lucid dreams, because those are ones where you realize it's a dream. Like, I'm talking like while you're falling asleep, they're doing something like, I want to dream about gay Otis. I want to dream about gay Otis. And then they dream about gay Otis. Like, I need to know if anyone has, because to me, part of the appeal of dreams, because I've only had lucid dreams like twice in my life,
I don't think I've ever had
is
one.
like, it's like getting a little movie in your brain, right? Like, especially when it's about something interesting. So like all the more where I kind of wish I could like manifest a dream for myself. Like, I want to dream about my little characters.
I feel like I have slight control of my dream in the sense that I usually dream about what I'm talking about, like the 3 hours before I go to bed. So I can kind of pregame what I dream about. Sometimes it's not universal.
It doesn't work at all
but
for me.
it's the same way that Twitch chat. I've said this before. My like internal monologue voice in dreams or days after big streams gets filtered through my brain as if it's Twitch chat.
You're sick.
I know, it's literally bringing work home with me. I've called my friends chat before, dude. It's fucking bad. Like in person, I have called someone to their face chat accidentally. I deserve the death penalty. But no, I feel like if I was able to have lucid dreams. If I was able to have lucid dreams, I would use it to soft launch concepts that I have for like, you know, ideas.
Yeah. Just get your brain to fucking do some brainstorming for you while you're off the clock. The name for Ancora came to me in a dream.
Aww.
I had a dream that her name was Ancora, so I was like, I guess her name is Ancora.
Aww.
Which was great, because I could not think of a name for her.
Yeah, Maddie had a dream that led to the naming of Emil, the one cat that I have. He's cute, I like him.
Aww. Test run stream bits with your dream chat.
I've literally done that. I've actually done that, dude. I'm fucking sick in the head.
That's like, my friend and I were talking about, like, quitting Twitter. And she was like, when I got to a point where I was having thoughts in tweet-sized chunks,
That's fucked,
I knew I needed to get the fuck out.
Dude, if I had a stream that was this moderately funny, I'd be okay with that dream.
Moderately funny.
Well, the Alyssa parts are funny. The May parts where she screams like a monkey are less funny.
D-list celebrity May and her E-list friend Alyssa.
No, you have more clout than me. I'm the E-list. You're the D-list. Speaking of D-list, E-list, internet clout demons, my Jesus X Judas comment earlier got me to 1,000 followers on Twitter.
Let's go. Let's go. I literally only want Love in a Bottle to be popular so that someone will write fan fiction about my characters. That's like my dream. If that happens, then like people, but like it can't just be like, oh, I wrote fan fiction because I heard Alyssa say that she wants someone to write fan
No,
fiction.
like they have to have it purely in
be
their
like,
heart.
I love this character so much that like I have this idea about them. I have to get on paper.
Yeah.
Like, once even one person writes something like that about something I've made, I can retire.
Yeah, like dude,
I'll be happy.
Getting like pieces of fan art is that like a version of that feeling where it's like, oh, what I did it captured someone's mind so much that they had to make something out of it.
Yeah. I
And
felt
it's
that
like-
way back when Susan Erika was kind of popular. Like every time I got fan art of her, I genuinely felt like the ASMR warm fuzzies in the back of my brain.
Yeah, the world's so pure, the world's so good, everything's great.
Yeah.
I even get that feeling when I see fan art for people that aren't me, if that makes sense. Like people in my periphery. Like if I see like if I just see someone get fan art, I'm like, oh, world's so good. Like I think I think I saw a sexy horse come out of that fucking Cybershell podcast, and I'm not really sure what's good there.
I saw that.
But I'm happy it's happening, you know? Like I'm not too sure what's happening there. But
Yeah, that's cracking me up.
sometimes like mushrooms can blossom under your bed, and if you cope hard enough, it's like love.
I'm behind on a few net lores, so I had no context for that, but it was a sight to behold.
Yeah, I
Do
can
you
say
know?
this. I
Do you
know
know-
someone
Oh,
that
don't play.
goes to
Let's do it.
the college that Jenny Cam went to, and it was such a fucking weird feeling of, oh my god, I've been in that dorm. Like there's a picture in the most recent Jenny Cam
Oh yeah.
where
I
you
remember
could
you
see
talking about
her
this.
brick dorm walls, and I'm like, I've been in that dorm. It was such a fucking weird feeling.
That is very surreal. Starstorm, you saying that reminded me. Fun fact about writer of the Interview with a Vampire book series, Anne Rice. Anne Rice kind of had a bum reputation for quite a while because people constantly said like Anne Rice hates fan fiction. Anne Rice hates like fans creating things about her characters. And what it actually was that she was initially kind of discouraging of people writing fan fiction, and part of that, at least the theory was that there was a little bit of copyright questionability when fanfic was becoming kind of a bigger and bigger thing, because like there was an instance of someone writing a fanfic about an ongoing book series and kind of preempting an idea that the author themselves went on to have. And this kind of became a kerfuffle of like, should this count as plagiarism on the author's part, like, or does the author have like full rights to
Yeah.
any full idea? So you can kind of see where that becomes sort of an ugly gray zone. And because like it was such like still relatively untrodden territory back when Anne Rice was first writing, you can kind of understand her being kind of anxious about this. But she lightened up on that stance of like no fan fiction about my characters. Like later on she was like, I don't like it that much, but I'm okay with people creating fan fiction. I just will never read it.
Yeah, there's a pretty good I think the channel name is Moon Channel video.
Let me finish this story.
Oh, I thought it was I'm sorry.
No. So, in addition to this being a potential copyright nightmare for her as an author, I think she also said something that was basically along the lines of like, I love my characters so much that she didn't word it this way, but it's basically like, it sort of like disgusts me when someone writes them wrong to like see someone like kind of misinterpret them or like write the way they speak wrong.
Like if they made Otis straight, like it just wouldn't it wouldn't be right.
And I feel like what made Interview with the Vampire so like beloved is that she is like through and through an OC guy. She writes like these are her little meow meows. Like uh, it's crazy that she had that in her like before. I feel like that sort of style of approaching your characters was really like popularized to the degree it is now. Anyway, say your thing. Sorry.
Also, your mic's getting weird quickly.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it randomly goes into underwater mode sometimes.
I don't know why it does that because I'm sitting in exactly the same spot.
Dude, it's still so weird to see this game in 4x3. But no, Moon Channel has a good video about, I think it's titled something like what Sega does, Nintendo, etc., etc. But it's about the different ways that they handle copyright. And it talks about the point that, like, some companies don't acknowledge fan games because of the fact that, like, it is believed
you have to DMCA them.
Yeah, and in some circles it is believed, like, if you acknowledge a fan game or something, a piece of work that isn't your own, it's kind of weakening your claim on the copyright of that piece of media.
Yeah, it legitimizes like a form of art that is not under your control.
Holy fuck, it's Freddy Fazbear.
Freddy.
Oh my god. Okay, so on the Gay Otis stream, the Snakewood stream, I told the story about the dream of the Patrick Pilsick entity. A faceless Patrick star, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, right, this.
And
then you said his head was circumcised, right?
Yeah, his head was circumcised. I have an update.
And chat just knew implicitly what you meant by that.
I have an
update.
Okay,
Continue.
Someone might have also made a video about the Pilsick entity before I could.
What?
I'm gonna find it real quick. It's not 1-to-1, but I watched the video and felt genuine chills throughout my body because it kinda was the Pilsick entity. The Pilsick entity was circumcised and it was faceless. Let me show this video.
This is me avoiding eye contact because I hate eye contact.
These mini games really are just like going nonverbal at the function. Do I get cred? Was that funny? I haven't gone on. I do be
slumping over in the corner of a room waiting for someone to bring me cake.
All right, let me find the Patrick Pilsick entity real quick. It is like, it blows my fucking mind how it's not 1-to-1, but like.
Oh, I forgot to look at the spreadsheet and look at the fan games.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So am I good to look at stuff in the
FNAF 2
era?
FNAF 2, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, let me download the video so I can have it. Okay, open it in... Alright, chat. Do we see this?
Yes. I don't get audio. So sad. No.
This was sent to me. And I haven't stopped thinking about it. Because I think this is the Pilsick entity. And I did not see this video beforehand. So I think there have just been multiple people that have seen a faceless Patrick either in the show or in their memories or in their dreams. And the entity is fucking real!
So the reason for this is probably fairly obvious to most people. But oftentimes,
Golly,
facial features
maybe
such
I
as
should go
eyes
out
and
of
mouths
town
are
more often.
animated, not always, but often on a separate layer from the base character because it is easier to leave the face as one drawing or like, you know, fewer drawings and not having to redraw the entire face every time the mouth shape changes,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. These fucking images are so scary. I hate them.
Oh, wait. Can I also say something real quick?
But it also results in faces sliding around or going missing sometimes in old traditional animation because of someone didn't expose the face layers correctly,
Yeah.
I guess is the best way to say it.
Animation is so beautiful.
Yeah.
I had a dream. I described this on the Nintendo Direct stream a few months back. But I had a dream that they announced a Nintendo Splatoon crossover, and the key art was just a picture of a golden retriever covered in paint that looked really fucking sad.
Like a real photo?
Yeah, like a real golden retriever covered in paint, like clearly very discontent with the fact that it is a canvas and not treated as a living creature. And Gino saw a fucking dog in real life with paint on its forehead. All of my nightmares are becoming real.
Dude, before you know it, Scott Cawthon's gonna canonicize the gay Otis ending.
Yes, I even see dogs suffering in my fucking dreams. Maybe dogs deserve it.
Hey.
I am cursed forever to be the dead dog girl.
We should do a stream one of these days where we're donating to
To dogs.
Like a dog adoption agency.
Yeah. Ah! Go away, Queen. My nightmares are not real. My nightmares might be real, just like a tiny bit. That was the Bite of 87 chat. Yeah, it is fucking insane. Oh my god, my nose. It is weird to think about that we are now up to 4-month subs because this channel has only been mine for like 4 months. Because the one big thing that we did
the
lose in the
four-monthers have
move.
been here like from day one.
Yeah, the one big thing we did lose in the subscriber move, or in the channel move, was all of the months of subs. Because there were a few people that were sub for like almost a year that didn't get to make it to a year. But it's also weird to think about that old channel just barely was at like 980 followers or some shit like that. This one is at almost 6,000, which is very weird. And
Nice.
a lot of it is Hazel leftovers, but also a lot of people are people that found the stream and liked it.
Yummy leftovers. Yummy.
Yummy leftovers.
Delicious. Dude, I have 10,000 points. You're gonna have to put some hard-hitting point
The channel awesome
renewal.
streams are so fucking hard to do. I'm sorry.
But it's so much fun. I love to spend fake currency.
Give me all your money. Dude, I always love tabbing into this overlay because it's so beautiful.
It's a thing of beauty, to be real with you.
Like, look at her. I accidentally just leaked my entire Twitch dashboard. Whoopsies. There's nothing in there that you're not supposed to see, I don't think.
I'm really glad you didn't have, like, recently banned by Loveland Isle and then, like, 20
No, it just has the word straight pride recently added as a welcome term. Also, honky added as a permitted term by Loveland Isle.
That's good. I'm glad.
I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Can I show you a little secret?
That's good. What? Oh, I hate this. Was this the overlay for your Gollum stream? I didn't watch that stream. It was unwatchable.
I still have it.
It was unwatchable.
It was unwatchable to you.
I I think like I think it was objectively unwatchable, but that didn't stop anyone, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Dude, that fucking... I literally think that rake emote, labeled Gollum is literally the funniest joke I've ever done on these streams.
Uh, can we get a be nice to me?
We can get it be nice to me. Let me hit her real quick.
Yeah, let's hit it.
I saw a copy of Gollum at my local Best Buy recently for like $25, and immediately in my head I just instinctually heard Gollum game! I did not mean to hit that voice. I literally didn't even intend to, but Foxy jump scared me and the emotions took over.
Dude, my voice hurts. It's almost like I've been talking for 48 hours straight.
Me too. Oh yeah, the fucking Gollum across the sea cover is actually like, it should be a crime. Gino should be in jail.
I don't, I don't know what it is. I don't want to see it.
You don't need to see it.
Anyway, from the fan games, am I looking at stuff chronologically, or does it not matter quite as
You
much?
just sort it by FNAF 2 on the spreadsheet.
Okay. Oh, I can sort it that way.
Did the
Can I?
stream crash?
Did the stream crash?
Did the
Hello?
Did Gollum kill the stream?
Oh, I think the stream died.
Did Gollum kill the stream?
I
I just got killed by Gollum. Oh, I'm gonna have to patch these VODs back together. Wait, it's back, I think?
Are we good?
Are we good? Oh,
We
ads!
good?
Ads are coming back in. Hello?
Oh, sick.
Oh
Hello?
my god, the stream uncrashed. It's a Gollum
hello?
game miracle.
Hello, hello.
Hello. I think in the crash though, it just doubled my viewers, which isn't true.
I was wondering what the fuck was up with that.
Oh, what, you don't think I can...
No, I was just like glancing at the numbers, like, how did it jump up that much?
Oh, apparently it's not actually back.
Wait, it's big buffering mode.
I wonder if
It
that's
froze
my
again.
internet.
Are we back?
No, because Alyssa would be able to hear if it was my internet.
Also, what's good with Five Nights to Remember?
It is the first Fredbear's Family Diner fan game. Because Fredbear's Family Diner is mentioned in this game's phone
Yeah. I'm
calls.
kind of curious to hit that.
Yeah, sure.
Also, I'm curious about Five Nights at Hatsune Miku. Or did we already do Five Nights at
Played
Hatsune
Hatsune
Miku?
Miku and it sucked.
We
yeah,
did.
Yeah, and it wasn't
Yeah,
even
we
a
did, and
FNAF
it
game.
sucked. I was very disappointed. Are we back?
I do not think we are, but I'm gonna finish
Even
this
the
night
ads
off
are
for the VOD.
freezing. Oh my lord.
This part of the stream is just for the VOD watchers. This might be a
All
Twitch
right.
problem. We're back?
We back?
We're back.
Oh.
5 Minutes of Freddy's voice. Hello? Hello?
Hello? Anyway, I think today would be a good day to play Five Nights to Remember.
Okay. Why?
Because
Why?
this has been such a good stream, and
We never
like I
wanna
really want
forget
to remember it. Yeah.
Oh, I think we're in buffer hell. Alright, god damn it. Ay! Wow!
Okay.
Wow! What? Oh my god! Okay, I'm gonna end the stream real quick. Can I end the stream without stopping the recording?
Um,
R, 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 R,
R,
R,
R,
R,
R, R,
R.
R, R, R.
Is it? Am I? Are we back? All right, let's quickly beat FNAF 2. I also beat FNAF 1's Night 6 off stream, by the way, because it was gonna bother me if I didn't.
Yeah. Wait,
Um,
did you?
yes, I beat it with cheats, but I beat it.
Oh, nice.
Apparently, it crashed again.
Oh, sick. Also, I feel like my throat is super irritated. I keep needing to cough.
I'm gonna go plug in and unplug my router, see if that does anything.
Oh my, oh my.
Oh, it's Jover for me, I fear. It's so Jover for me, I fear. I'm gonna hit the BRB while I get this working. Are we back?
Are we?
Cybershell just said in chat. Hold up. Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, are we back?
Still buffering.
I just ended the
Buffy.
stream and started it again. Hello. Are we back? It says it's red in my OBS.
Woo! Also, my throat is insanely irritated. I can't stop coughing.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I feel like my internet used to be so bad to the point where it would disconnect every day, and it would be like genuinely bad because it would like happen during like raids and games, and I lost friends over it. It was like
Oh.
traumatic for a baby May. Um,
Oh.
so like when my internet isn't like, you know, crashing every 5 minutes, I'm like, oh, my internet's good. But I'm starting to think that
Hmm.
maybe my internet isn't good.
I don't know. I feel like it's not a stream until you have technical difficulties.
Yeah, but I have them like every stream nowadays.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I constantly hear Vinny talking about technical difficulties, and he's been at this for like a decade. So,
Yeah.
so I think maybe my throat is irritated because a white man made me cry yesterday.
Oh, honey.
Wait, are we done buffering? Hi, everyone. I thought that was just me and Meg.
No, no, no.
It's
They've been
fine.
back for a bit.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I can't tell if it's buffering though. Hold on. Let me try and.
Dude, it's like shooting our viewer numbers up and down. I don't know what's real. And down they go. Wow, down they go a lot. This makes me sad. No one cares.
I think they do care us. I think they're being put through the blender right now.
Yeah.
God damn. All right. I think I'm just gonna try and finish this stream out, and if it's gonna be buffering entirely for the rest of it, it'll just be a good VOD.
I don't know if I have the voice to continue.
Do you want to at least try and finish FNAF 2?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm like kind of enamored by how suddenly bad it is.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it. It's good. Yeah, it's buffering like crazy. This has got to be Twitch. Because I haven't had a single connection issue on Discord with you.
It would be so fucked if Twitch goes down on 9/11. It'd be just like that kind of like the baby. No, never mind.
Are we back? Are we back for good?
I don't know if we're back for good, but this will be good for the VODs.
Oh my God. Chat also just like delayedly showed a whole bunch of messages all at once to me.
Yeah. Yeah, Twitch chat and the Twitch chat on screen are currently going at different paces for me right now.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
So I think Twitch might be busted straight up.
That might be why I thought it was still buffering and you and I were in a safe space. Because chat hadn't exited buffering hell for me on screen. Hey, Max moment. Hi. If you can even hear us, we might be trapped in purgatory.
I think we're trapped in purgatory. I wish that this didn't suddenly just shit itself. I think it's gonna be delayed for the rest of the stream, so I'm gonna take chat off screen. Ah, my God! Five Nights at fucking Freddy's. I'm gonna blame Scott Cawthon and FNAF 2's game design on why my internet's doing this.
Yeah.
Even with cheat codes, it's like a little, it feels like I'm bashing my head against sandpaper. Like I'm rubbing it.
Sandpaper. Oh, okay. You're like cheese grating yourself a little.
Yeah, yeah, like I'm cheese grating myself, and sometimes Foxy gets a little bit of cheese in his mouth, but like the cheese is my flesh.
It's perverted.
No, it's like in a like. What do you mean?
I I don't know. I just think like feeding yourself to Foxy like
I'm
Parmesan is a
not
little
feeding
perverted.
myself to him like Parmesan. Like
Wait,
I'm being fed to him.
speaking of cheese, that's even worse because that implies you have no like part in it.
Well, no,
Like
it's like
it's
a vor
happening.
thing. It's like a I'm being
I'm
murdered
gonna
and
go
I'm
see if
being
we have any string
cannibalized.
cheese. I'm hungry.
Okay. It's like an FLK, and I've been destroyed so much that I might as well find beauty in my destruction. But like the destruction is happening by the hands of 5 Nights at Freddy's Foxy. Oh my god, oh fuck, it's Mangle up there. I don't think I understand this game. Ah. Okay. Fuck, I didn't mean to pause it. Just pretend that you're not watching a YouTube video right now. Oh, that's really disappointing. I do not know why Twitch.tv did that. It is like sudden buffering that is not happening on my internet anywhere else, so I genuinely think it might be a Twitch issue. Fuck, I need to get rid of the YouTube UI before Alyssa gets back. I'm checking on Twitter right now if Twitch is having issues for anyone else, or if it is literally just me. Twitch. What the fuck is that? No, instead of finding if Twitch was down, I found someone tweeting out a picture of hot dogs that they made. Those hot dogs don't look the best. Not to be like a hot dog hater, but
Hello, are we alive?
hi. This is all for the VOD, basically, at this point.
Swag.
I don't think Twitch is down for anyone else, so I think this might just be my internet imploding on itself, and I could not tell you as
Cool.
to why.
Hmm.
Because it's not imploding on itself, as you can tell. Yeah, I
Yeah, it's very
wish.
confusing
I
because again, you're
wish
finding the call.
every stream I've done recently wasn't hampered by insane technical problems. Like they haven't been the worst, but they've been noticeable and cropping up more and more frequently. I think my internet or my computer, sorry, might be like not on its last legs, but with Premiere and OBS crashing as fast as it does or as often as it does.
Yeah, yeah.
She's getting up there in age.
Mm-hmm. We didn't have string cheese. So I was like, I'll make myself a bagel with cream cheese. That'll kind of scratch
A similar itch.
a similar itch. But we didn't have bagels. So I was like, well, I'll have a English muffin with cream cheese instead. The English muffins are all hard on one side and soggy on the other side.
Oh, dude,
So
those probably
basically,
aren't safe to eat. That sounds bad.
well, I'm already halfway through this thing, so
If it
whatever.
kills you, it kills you.
If I die, I die.
Fake account 2014 says, "Hello, a buffer is currently buffering. If you'd like to stop the bufferings and watch the stream, praying would be appreciated. Either way, Gayoda still might not hear us. Thank you for your support." I hope to one day just upload a 3-hour like dream vlog onto my second channel. That's just me recounting a Gayoda stream.
I hope that for you.
Alyssa, look, Jeremy Fitzgerald. Oh, you can't even see it. Never mind.
Mm-mm.
I'm not gonna lie. We're just watching a YouTube video of FNAF right now.
Are we?
Yeah, I got tired of trying to play this fucking game.
I'm noticing a theme.
I'm starting to realize that I respect the later nights of FNAF from a distance more than I actually like playing them. Because I hate to
I
be
genuinely
challenged.
think doing it this way is better than fucking suffering through hours of grinding.
It's like if this was an edited down Let's Play, which is what these games were made to be, that'd be okay because you would cut all the times you fail, or cut all the times that you fail and it's not exciting. Or if you're playing them yourself, like part of the fun is like, I mean, part of the fun is trying to crack the code. But when you're live streaming and where every moment needs to be something interesting, but also you can't talk about anything too interesting or else you won't be able to focus on the game.
Yeah, it's really one of those things that makes me respect streamers and Let's Players, especially when they have like idiot gameplay moments.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm bad at video games on stream. I'm good at video games off stream, but I'm bad at video games on stream.
I'm bad on and off stream. There's a reason I don't stream games myself.
Yeah.
Sorry, my mouth is full of this shitty English muffin.
Twitter user Ivy Synthetic tweeted, "Oh no, my magic wand is missing. I must find it before the evil sorcerer casts his spell tonight. I will search the enchanted forest, fly over the crystal lake, and ask the woodland creatures if they've seen my wand. The fate of the fairy kingdom depends on me finding my wand in time." And to that I say, yeah.
I spent half that tweet of you reading it out loud thinking, why on earth did she tweet about losing her vibrator?
The fairy wand is a wand.
Yeah, no, I realize that now.
I remember the first time I encountered you know that gag that some female comedians do where they hold up like a Hitachi up to their face like it's a mic. You've seen that before, right? Oh my god. Well, that's a thing. I remember seeing that and being like, I looked into the comments and it was the most fucking scandalized bitches you've ever seen. Like, oh my god, that was near a genitalia once. When it's like, that's the punchline. The punchline is that like the pussy stick's kind of near her face and it kind of looks like a microphone.
I mean, any fucking normal person's washing it every single time anyway.
Any
So it's
normal
not like it's
person is washing it every time anyway. All right, we're at the end of the VOD because I don't think I have 5 minutes to remember in me. Uh, the bit for the stream that was
hmm
canceled was
hmm
I'm just gonna lay it out all on the table now.
I should we?
I didn't do it, so I'm just gonna lay it out.
I'm going to preface this with I am fully against this bit, which is why we canceled it. You can fucking scrapbook your close call if you want
So I'm the
to.
9/11 sister.
Uh-huh.
Famed. Me and Hazel talk about 9/11 all the time. It is the both of us, to be very clear. Um,
Hazel also vetoed this joke so hard.
that's because she's self-conscious about her association with me. Um,
No, she's not. It's because it's objectively a bad bit.
so the joke is that I didn't know what 9/11 was. Is that like I make all these jokes about, I make all these insensitive, awful things about 9/11, but I don't actually know what it was. The joke
This is a bit. This is fiction. This is not an actual thing that
I
Nate
feel
did
like I
not actually
prefaced that.
know.
I feel like I prefaced that enough.
I'm just making it
They're
clear.
currently looking at Toy Chica Statue of Liberty,
hmm
wearing a propeller hat.
hmm
I the bit for today's stream that was vetoed was that I was gonna pretend that I thought 9/11 was when a second, tinier Statue of Liberty was toppled, and that I was gonna talk about how kind of offensive I find Statue of Liberty Chica because it's kind of like making fun of 9/11. Um, so that's why there's a Chica with a propeller hat on your screen. I laughed. I thought it was slightly funny. No one else did. I
I all I can say is I was an HR lady for a reason.
I'm locking eyes with Chica right now, and
Are you telling her she's beautiful? Are you telling her you care about her?
I think she's in her wonderful, beautiful eyes beaming the feelings and anger and emotions of all of the needlessly lost lives that happened due to the wars that were started unjustly after 9/11. And it's like, wow, Chica, I didn't know you had that in you. Okay, wait, so chat, I'm cutting back into this VOD just to quickly say, chat is currently responding to old messages, because the VOD is currently delayed by like 15 minutes on the stream. I was in the outro, but they're currently about 15 minutes back to when Alyssa ate that bagel, to which Hazel just fucking revealed that those bagels are 2 months old. Alyssa, you just ate 2-month-old fucking bagels.
It's fine. I don't care.
Chat doesn't understand they're working with a fucking delay. There are fucking hours between us right now and chat right now.
There was no mold on the bagel. I don't care.
All right, so sad that Alyssa died. That was really sad that happened. Bye,
Yeah.
VOD.
Sucks.
Weenie.